Hello. Let me check my audio real quick, just to make sure I sound okay. Let me check my audio real quick. Nope. Make sure. Hold on. Testing. Testing. I think we're good. Come on, echo. I think we're good. Come on, echo. Okay, yeah, that's good. Oh, no, I need to mute. Ah, there we go. No, mute. Yeah, that's good. Jeez, I gotta get something to do. This mouse is always double clicking on me, and it's like, I like the trackball, and I've learned how to use it really well, but man, I wish it wouldn't double click like that. Too many mice do that. Kind of wondering if it's just my desktop at this point or something. Probably not. Anyway, hello. It's been way too long. I kept screwing up my time. I was misscheduling. I was doing very badly with my with managing my time, and I also had a big problem with OBS where it was lagging horribly. Like every time I was trying to do stuff, I wanted to figure that out a little bit, try to see what the issue was. And I mean, I'm still dropping a few frames every now and then on my end, just because of rendering lag. But I realized that there was like a weird thing with whatever the hell it was. Oh yeah, I was capturing Clip Studio wrong. I was capturing with like the Windows 7 method instead of the fucking more modern one, and it was adding a ton of lag to OBS. So that got fixed, more or less. Seems like there's still some goofy thing going on. I'm gonna restart Warudo real quick, if you don't mind. Just give me a couple seconds here. I can't switch screens while I'm doing this, because it'll flashbang you, because Warudo starts up as a big white blob. So, bye-bye Warudo, just for a second here. I'm gonna turn it back on. It's also giving me lag spikes. Like, every once in a while, Warudo will just spike. Like, real hard. It's so much, you know? It puts such a strain on the system. Blah, it's all technical bullshit. Anyway, I got a few things I want to do. I want to keep drawing these guys that you're looking at right here. I want to draw her some more. I'd like to get them, you know, colored. It'd be kind of nice to mess around with the color a little bit. I didn't finish the other character's legs. We gotta do that first off. She's on the other side. I'll pan over in just a second. Come on, Warudo. Come on. Media pipe. Initialize. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh my goodness, kitty. Why do you want to have attention right when I start stream, huh? Why do you want attention now? I just brushed you like 20 minutes ago. I just brushed you, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Silly kitty. As soon as I start talking to the microphone, she's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Give me attention. Give me attention. Let me fix that real quick. Uh-oh. No, don't overload. Don't overload. I just fixed that. Don't overload. Huh. Do not overload. Do not pass go. Do not overload encoder. Oh, please don't do that. Please. Please, I'm begging you. I am absolutely begging you right now. Okay, anyway. Let's come over here. Oh, new transition. Hopefully it isn't too bright. Hello. Yeah, I did a bunch of stuff. I did some stuff. I did a few things. Encoding overloaded? What do you mean encoding overloaded? I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I spent so long troubleshooting you. Please don't do this to me. I have an average render time of 6 milliseconds. It was at 12 before. What are you doing? I'm gonna shit my freaking pants. I'm gonna shit. I don't get this. I don't understand why it does this. You're gonna see me do a little bit of tech difficulty crap. We're going back over here. I'm sorry, we have to. Because otherwise you're gonna get flashbanged by Warudo restarting again. So I guess this is gonna be a little bit, this is an off day stream anyway, so there's gonna be a bit of tech bullshit going on. Usually I would do this by streaming to like a nothing, like a side account, just to check some stuff. But I guess we're doing this live. I can't avoid it. Oh my god, everything is turned down to normal settings. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, I got it. It was working so nicely. It was working so nicely offline. Okay, yeah. I wish I had like a tech difficulty GIF or something to throw up while I was doing this. I really hate this thing. I really hate this stuff. This crap sucks. This crap is crap, poopy bullshit crap. Go away, Wardo. You stink, Wardo. I really don't like you very much. You are the most expensive program for my GPU. You are so spoiled, Wardo. You just want so many resources. Even when I optimize all my settings for you, you still spike my GPU. You are just absolutely the most spoiled, rotten program. I don't know what to do with you. Please don't spike my GPU. I'll cry. I will cry on stream. I swear, if you start spiking my GPU again, I swear. Why does it only ever happen when I'm live? So, one way that I check to make sure that everything's running properly is I switch my profile to another account and stream to Twitch with like no category or anything, just to make sure that everything's working smoothly. I didn't do that today because I thought I'd be fine. Big mistake. Oh, there we go. There's a spike. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It doesn't explain why it's happening either. It just kind of spikes me for no reason every few seconds. I'm just gonna sit here for a second and see if it happens again, because yeah, there it is. There's one. Man, this program makes me mad. Man, this program stinks. I don't know what else to say. It's like, what do you even say in this sort of situation? You just have to suffer with it. Oh my god, it's actually like lagging my whole computer. I'm gonna set the process priority to the absolute bare minimum, and then I'm gonna shut you off because you suck. I'm gonna restart you because you're a poopy piece of poo. There's a lot of naughty words I could be saying right now, and I don't want to, because that will just work me up, and then I will not want to stream anymore. Oh my god. What else am I supposed to do to fill time? Motorboat noises. Come on, I'm begging you, I'm praying, and I'm begging, and I'm begging, and I'm praying. I just want to use this program without giant lag spikes for no reason every time I swear to God, I just want to stream so bad, man. I've been missing streaming. I need to keep streaming, man. I don't want to stop streaming. I don't like stopping streaming for no reason. And I certainly don't want to stop streaming right now when I just started. Maybe I'll just have to live with these lag spikes today. It sucks a lot, though. Here, reset. You gonna give me one? Come on, show your ugly head. Rear your ugly head. Show me your ugly lag spike. Come on. I'm waiting on it. There's one. There it is. 9 drop frames. Any drop frames are a bad thing for me. Anything at all. Actually, you know what? Being on this start screen probably doesn't help, because the start screen is it hogs a lot of RAM, or a lot of crap. There's a lot of crap going on that screen. Oh god. That was a giant spike switching scenes. Okay, reset. We're gonna sit here for just a second. We're just gonna sit here. You wanna do it again? There it is. There it is, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Encoding overloaded. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. I don't know what to do about that. Screw it. We're streaming with big fat lag spikes today. Enjoy, everybody. I can't do anything about it. I cannot do a thing to stop this. Nothing. It's impossible for me to prevent today. We're just doing it. It's gonna be a short stream anyway, so you'll just have to live with it. I can't do anything about it. Okay. And this is gonna be real fucking fun too, because it's probably not gonna enjoy this. Okay. Well, anyway, I need to figure out how to redraw her legs, because her legs were a little bit... I don't know, I think they could use a bit more spice. And that's why I got stuck on this, why I haven't done anything else on it, is because I just like, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. And I guess I can try right now, see how it goes. Big fat fun lag spikes, everybody loves them, but there's nothing we can do about it. Maybe they'll settle down after a while, I don't know. I just really hate when... So every time there's a lag spike, OBS throws up this big massive message in the bottom left corner that's like, encoder overloaded! And it's the most annoying message to ever exist in the history of the program, or any program. And it makes me want to cry every time I see it, because I really hate that kind of thing. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I want to give you guys the smoothest possible experience, and everything else is secondary. Like, even if I'm inconvenienced by it, I gotta make sure the stream looks nice. It's very important. Okay, you know what we should do? We should add more to this sketch. I need to turn on my oh, there it is again. That's so distracting. Let's see here. That's the problem with it too, is that it's really distracting. So every time I see it, I just cry a little bit, and like I need to tell myself to shut up and like ignore it. Okay. I need to turn on my art brain. That's an actual process today, because it's I've been dealing with all this tech crap, and I have to switch gears now to do the art brain. That was one of the reasons why I haven't done anything on this yet, is because it just it requires extra brain power. Okay, relax. I'm not looking at OBS. I'm not looking at anything, actually. Just gonna sit here. There's no OBS. There is no problems. Nothing's going on. Everything's fine. Just okay. Listen to the music for a second. There can. Oh, you don't like that, do you? You don't like it when I do that. That's funny. Ah, God, it's so distracting. Okay. Okay. It's weird. All I have to do is like sit and just like focus on like flushing all my thoughts down the drain. Basically my mental drain. I like to imagine it's like my spinal cord, like it's a fucking pipe leading out of my brain. I'm just shoving all my thoughts down that biological drain, I guess. Going out the back door. I don't know. Just flushes out of my head. It keeps me it helps a lot. I don't know. It helps relieve stress. It's sometimes when I need to get to sleep, that's what I do. Oh, mouse lag. That's bad. Wow, I must have really done something funny to this setup. Okay, we need to stop talking about it, because it will. Yeah. Okay. See, after I haven't streamed it in a while, it kind of is a bit hard to get locked back into the mindset. It takes a minute. Or a good reason to stream on an afternoon like this, so I can like practice without having to worry about my usual schedule. Now, again, I'm so sorry I didn't stream Wednesday. I had something going on, and I just did not have time to stream the rest of the week. I kept, I don't know, things kept popping up, things kept happening. The OBS thing, for example. I wanted to go live on like, I think it was Friday, and then like, I ended up futzing with OBS instead the whole afternoon. I need to stop thinking about OBS. Okay, let's see here. I genuinely cannot be thinking about that right now. It won't help me. These are really complicated to do also. I feel like there's an entire thing that I've been trying to do lately, which I think should be clear at this point. And I have to put myself back in that kind of mindset to get this to work the way I want. It's a little complicated, or a little difficult complicated. It's not complicated. It's all vibe based, but like, if I'm not in the right mindset, then the vibe isn't there, you know? Like, I was looking at some of these old canvases because I was pulling up an idea for something else I was thinking about doing today, right here. And the vibe that I've currently got with what I'm doing feels so much different than the stuff I was doing in previous years. To me, at least. I don't know if it does to anyone else. Like, you can probably see a through thread from what I was doing before to now if you have been paying attention for long enough. She looks so funny flipped. I don't know if I should go with more angular looking hair like this, or if I should just keep it like loopy, because I'm worried that it doesn't quite communicate what I'm trying to do. Because again, you know, we're going for a bit of sharpness here. There's supposed to be a bit of sharpness in these characters. For some reason, like, the lag is so goofy right now that it's actually like causing some of the buttons that I'm trying to hit to like malfunction. It's a bit distracting, so forgive me. I will have to troubleshoot this even more after stream today, because it's pretty intense. I'm gonna check my audio and make sure I sound okay. It's pretty intense. I'm still talking about that. You should shut up, dude. Okay. And this may be unarchived. Oh, but I feel bad. I don't want to unarchive it anyway. Whatever. We'll see. That happens from time to time. If you ever notice a VOD disappears on the channel, it just happens sometimes. I'm like, that's not really worth leaving up. I want to try to be transparent about things like that, but yeah, I do that on occasion. Oh boy, we're dropping actual frames now. It's the exact same. Oh. Okay. Man, I thought I had everything worked out too. It's really hard not to get upset when you think you've solved the problems and they just come back anyway, you know. Average time to render frame, 6.8 milliseconds. So everything's good on that end, and yet I'm still like hemorrhaging frames. And the encoder is still overloaded. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to stream to my alt. Test this. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting this out of my head, so you're just gonna have to listen to me yap about this for a little bit. I'm very tech-brained. I'm always yapping about the tech I'm using on stream. Techie, blah, 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 technical. I'm sure people love hearing about that, but I don't know. Anyway, it's better for me to just focus on this right now. It has been way too long. We should not be lining this right now. Actually, we can line this part, but I need a more concrete idea of what I'm going to be drawing before I get into this. Yeah, thank God this is an off day. If this were tomorrow... You know, initially I was thinking of giving her like bug legs, just because I loved how much how pointy her legs look like this. Like a little while ago. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that or not though. She might have bug legs, she might not. Let's see how I feel about adding feet to this. Uh-oh, okay. I am very rusty. Oof, it has been too long since I've properly sat down to do this kind of thing. Woo! Oh my goodness, this is what happens when I don't practice for long enough. How come there's crud on my tablet screen? Ugh. I think, okay, here, check this out. Here, I do have this. It's a root beer bottle. I was blowing on it the other day, and I think in the process of doing that, I got like flecks of root beer on everything, and I noticed it was on all of my screens and my keyboards, and it was just everywhere, and I had to clean it off of everything. But it's fun to do. It's you know, it's completely dry now, so I can just... It's actually really easy to do this. I've always had so much trouble trying to like blow on a bottle like this. But if you like put it halfway in your mouth, it's not that hard. Make it really loud. Make a really loud sound with it. I'm still wondering if I should give her insect legs. I guess I could experiment. We do feet first, and then, like, if I feel like doing insect legs, we could do that. I think tonight I'm gonna watch that Half-Life 2 documentary that came out, the 20-year anniversary one. Kind of a random tangent, but I love Half-Life 2 immensely. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of the two games I've played. Halo and Half-Life 2. And Age of Empires and Civilization. Okay. But I love Half-Life 2, and I feel like in some ways I've disengaged from it too much. So to force myself to pay a bit more attention to it, I'm gonna watch that whole thing all the way through. And I was seeing clips from it on Twitter and whatever. And at first I was not thinking of watching it, and then I heard a particular saucy streamer, well, that's not really a great way to describe them. Whatever. I heard a particular sauced up streamer talking about it, and I looked it up. It's 2 hours long, which is crazy. That's really substantial, and I need a big meaty documentary like that to sink my teeth into. I love big meaty documentaries. Big substantial chunky documentaries. Oh god, her knee, I guess they could be like this. I'm just wondering if this is going to be like, if it's going to come into conflict with these, because these things right here are kind of like plates, you know, that go over her thighs. And what I do need though, I need this, probably right through here. So her suit actually is two pieces here. It's the top piece up here, which is like this bit with the bolts, and then the bottom's here. And she puts them on separately and they join up. So everything, all of this, all these pants, they all come out of the leg holes of this guy. It doesn't all just go on as one solid piece. And it is a spacesuit. It's not really intentionally, it's not armor. Not like it matters too much. I'm just trying to create something that looks really neat, first of all. And then we can design the lore for it after we get the design looking neat. I'd rather work backwards these days that way so that, like, you know, because I feel like visual styling, when you're doing something visual, is the most important thing. That's what should come first more than anything else. It makes me think of like world building communities and their insistence on, like, everybody's like, oh my god, we gotta have the most accurate everything. We gotta have the accurate spacesuit material density so that the cosmic rays don't penetrate to the lungs and destroy the alveoli or whatever the fuck it is that you breathe with. You know, just they have to have the most accurate details. Everything. They gotta be scientifically accurate every step. There's an entire website that is my bitter enemy called Atomic Rockets, which basically debunks every single sci-fi trope, and it can eat my shorts. It can eat my shorts. I will make fucking stealth in space, and I will make warp engines and whatever goofy BS I want. I don't care how fantastical and fantasy it is, because at the end of the day, fantasy is what people want to fucking see anyway. It's the reason why fantasy is more popular than sci-fi, pretty much. I got those cozy feelings that people talk about getting from fantasy stuff from Star Trek. And I want to share that with people. I want people to feel the same stuff that I did for that. At least that's the goal when making things like this. I like accuracy, sort of, but it doesn't really have a place when you're trying to tell like a fictional story in a fictional world. It's too... I don't know, I don't like to say that exactly because it feels like mean to be like, oh yeah, all accuracy is stupid. But you know, it's all technobabble anyway. Oh god, those are so uneven. Like, technobabble's a bunch of hooey. Dilithium crystals. What the fuck is it? What even is that? That's not even a thing. Dilithium Ds. You gotta put our daily. See, that's that fucking thing I just mentioned. That's the batteries that power all the ships in Star Trek. They got that lithium, you know, huh? And they put a dye in front of it. That's how you know it's scientific. It's like in the 1950s when they would say like, we're gonna have wars over plutonium. The atomics age. There's a story that there's an old sci-fi story, from my favorite series of all time, basically, where these people revert to using coal and oil to power their stuff, and they're living on an alien planet. They're living out in space somewhere. They're humans living out in space, and it's like written in the 40s. This story. So this author just assumed that there would be coal and oil on like an alien planet that these people could be drilling and putting to use, which is the goofiest. It's like, what? That mean that there were dinosaurs on like some random alien planet too? And I guess it's not entirely impossible. It's just that like, it's a little confusing. And I think there might have even been an implication they were fueling their ships with this stuff. Their spaceships. It's like they digressed in technology so much they're using oil to power their ships. Yeah, anyway. Now I'm getting all nerd. And I'm getting big nerdy. I just think that's very funny. It's very silly. Every time I remember that, I have a big giggle. It's very nerd shit. But we're drawing my fucking sci-fi OCs. I can be a massive nerd. I need to stop trying to draw circles and not thinking about it. We have to think about things before we draw them. It's my new rule. New as of like 6 months ago. Sort of. Ugh, it takes so much brain power though. I might need to take a Breb soon. I've been very well hydrated. That's not okay. The calf can't be here because then it gets hidden. I need to be able to see where her calf kind of does its thing, you know? Where it pops out. In fact, I need a little bit more of her foot. I don't know how I feel about her foot posture right now, because like this one's behind her, I guess. I don't know. It's like this one's supposed to be in front, right? I think it is. So it probably should be longer, right? I don't know why it's like that. Weird. Super strange. Whoops, I didn't even look at my selection. Cool. Okay. Is it still pouring rain? No, it's not. About the time I started stream, it was like downpouring. Actually, it might have been a little bit before I say, whatever, who cares? Nobody cares. Actually, I think it was you. Oh, by the way, I made a bunch of weird stuff with like a faith animation that I've been working on. A bunch of like funny effects and whatever with that analog setup I've got. I don't know if people are interested in that kind of thing. I'll see. I'll probably put together some videos on Instagram at the very least for that. Because it's a cute little loop. And people seem to like animation loops. So I'll probably do that. And I'll probably put some of it on Blue Sky and Twitter. I put one on Twitter today. Little thingamajig. But yeah, if people aren't interested in that, then I probably won't be doing too much of it. But we'll see. I don't know. I was just messing around. I wanted to make that animation into something that I put through that little setup. And I like how it looks. I think it's neat. But I'm also just trying to find stuff that, like, you know, once again, stuff I vibe with that everybody else vibes with too. I can do whatever I want and just post it and whatever, but if I'm the only person that vibes with it, then, well, you know, it's fun to think about. It's just not necessarily like very practical for me to be spending lots of time on it in the long run. I've been experimenting a lot, doing all kinds of strange things. You know, of course, the one thing that works the most for me is like making fan art for people, which I probably need to be doing a little bit more of. I got this sketch. I did this, I want to say after I went off the other day. The last time I streamed, I think I sketched this like that evening on Tuesday night. I think that's what happened. I think that's how when that became a thing. Really, it's kind of creepy actually, but that's okay because Hacker is well, she's got that vibe about her. So we might do a little bit more of that today. We'll see. The proportions of these are off. Hang on. Oh, you're not supposed to notice that. That's why. So yeah, you're not supposed to. You don't see anything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, I was looking at some of my stuff lately. Like, I don't know, I just got reminded of a number of things that I have set up. And I forgot I set up like a business PayPal for like whenever I want to do comms and stuff. You know what I need to do though? I probably need to keep working on my 3D skills, because I think that people see, I don't know, you know, you guys came and you were like, oh, what are you doing with this? That looks cool, blah, blah, blah. I got to be working on that a bit more, but it's really, 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 really hard. I don't even know how to save animations properly. This Faith animation down here, over there, you know, if you would direct your attention to the bottom left corner of your screen there for a second, she's not really an animation. She actually is standing there just kind of minding her own business. She, I have to figure, her rig isn't totally finished. So that file that I animated all that stuff in, I made a copy of it and deleted out all the keyframes, so all the animations, and then started modifying the rig, because I don't know how to save animations and then modify the rig. It's, I'm still trying to wrap my brain around this stuff. It feels stupid because I fucking learned on Maya. I did all kinds of things with Maya and everything, but coming over to Blender, it just feels so alien and strange, and I still don't quite understand it. And maybe I should watch some more tutorial videos or something, but I feel like every time I watch a tutorial video, it gives me a bunch of information I already know with very little like extra. Like a very little of what I need to know, what I'm looking to know. And I don't know where to find good videos because I really don't want to watch the donut video. I don't want to watch another donut video as long as I live, because I never get through them because they tell me 10 things, 100 things I know and like nothing else. And it's like, I need to know a lot of complicated things, and it's just required. There's all these like basic understandings that you're supposed to have with Blender that I just don't have. And so there's huge gaps in my knowledge. So trying to even figure out how to deal with like Silhouette's eyes, for example, has been a task. Silhouette meaning this guy. I was doing some looking into that over the weekend, trying to figure that out. I think there's a way I can do it that's gonna work the way I want. A way that's driven by the eye bones, and it's something I don't have to worry about too much. But I'm going to need a bit more practice with it. We might do something with that today, depending on how I feel. Maybe tomorrow, though. Oh, I like this better now. Those feet are better. She's also standing a little further down than Ondine. I think I just made her taller than Ondine. Or Ondi, I should say. Oh, I also moved this over here and fixed a few things about it that I didn't like. I should probably color this bit right here. Oop, maybe not. And I'd like to also go back. That's Ara, by the way. My OC Ara. I love her. Because she's been around forever. I love them all. All these little freaks. I love them all, but I don't know. I just have been kind of neglecting her recently because I've been so distracted with many other things. See, I don't really care for these two poses. They feel very lacking. I don't know how to explain it. It's hard. It doesn't look right to me. But like this, it's like well, not quite that. I actually changed her hair a little bit because I want it to be a bit spikier. I want her other poses to be a bit more like in line with this thing here. her print, so it kind of wouldn't be very helpful for her because of her situation. So I got it, and I printed off silhouette with it. It's black and white, so it works out pretty well. And I had the little note under here, the shirt tails and back note. And I wrote some other notes up here because I wanted to add this like little coat pocket thing. And I was like looking at what I'd written, the note I'd written like with a pen next to this right here, and I was like, damn. Like the fucking tablet doesn't, it translates my handwriting exactly as I put it. So it makes me wonder, even with like these digital tools here, how accurate my lines would look if I were to draw traditionally, properly, which I haven't done in a very, 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 very long time. Maybe a bit of, maybe there's a bit of cowardice at play there, but like that's probably part of it. But like, also it's much easier for me to work or to like share stuff if it's digital. And I'm never very happy with how my stuff looks traditionally. It just always I just transform something like that. Like I'd have to redraw that whole thing and try to recapture the same shape if I wanted to do it traditionally. I'm gonna have to skip this part of the song. We're gonna skip to the next album because this is the sleepy part. That is the sleepy part of the album. We got to the sleepy bit after many more upbeat songs. Sorry, Boards of Canada. I'm gonna move her up because she's like really low. I guess I'll select layer 2, whatever, it doesn't matter that much. It just feels weird for her to be standing below Ondi like that. Thinking you're this much taller than Ondi is kind of funny too, though. I was thinking they were about the same height, but yeah, this could be kind of funny. I don't know. I'll see. See how I feel about it. You know, here, I actually want to show you guys something. I have some images here from an old mall that's now demolished. Take a look at this. Right here. Did you know that I have an OC based on this mall? I created her because I was sad about this mall closing and being demolished. Which is really silly because it's a mall. Her name is Molly. You're not supposed to make that connection. I shouldn't have even said anything. But I've been wanting to draw her again. It's been a very long time. I'd like to come back to her. I'd like to fix her design up a little bit. It's very it's old, and I probably wouldn't go with the original design I gave her if we were doing this now, because it's really complicated. And it's not very good either. She has purple skin and rainbow hair, and it's very... and it's like, I kinda want to keep some of those elements, but it's also like really complicated because, you know, that's like a really strange setup. So... I don't know. Anyway, I was gonna finish this first, though. I would like to draw her into this scene. I was thinking of putting her like right here at this table. Just because this is a really cool picture, you know? It's kind of like this. You know, because I've been seeing a lot of art lately of like characters like drawn into like liminal ass space type deals. You know, liminal man. And it's really cool. I don't know, I like the way they look. And I think I could get on that a little bit. I think that's something that I could do. And have some fun with. There's more images of that mall that somebody has taken. Somebody took a number of years ago, actually, because it's been demolished for like the better part of a decade now. And I could probably have some fun with that. Oopsie. I guess the knee pads are gonna just be like this. Because I don't really want to do them the same way that they show up in the original reference. That feels weird. Something's up with that. This would be more front on, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. I don't know why it shouldn't stick out quite that much in this angle. But then also it's like kind of going across. Like, is it gonna wrap around then? In fact, where does it start and where does it end? Good questions. I need more time. I need to design this more. These legs are really complicated. That's one reason I've been putting this off for so long, is like it's just trying to figure out a way to do this design that makes sense has been weighing on me a little bit. I don't even think I want to keep that the way it is. Yeah, I probably should have done a little commercial while I was doing my last breb, but that's okay. I just need to remember to do those when it's quiet around here. It's the best time to do them. I hope the oh, I haven't had too many dropped frames. Good. We don't need to get back into that thought spiral again, though. I was gonna say, I hope everything's been going smoothly, and it seems like it has been. In terms of the stream. That's the right pose, I just feel like I'm missing something. For Andi's boots here, I gave her, I made them pinch a bit at the ankles because it was a lot more interesting than the original thing I was doing where they're just straight like that. I gotta add that expressiveness in. I feel like so much of what I've done in the past has lacked expressiveness that I need to add to my stuff. Shit, we could probably even have this like little kink in here like this. Oh no, these are her shoes. These are part of her like suit, so they're not gonna kink like that. I also feel like they should go a little further down. This damn lyric. I keep expecting it to do the thing that the original song does, but it never does. How will I know? It just says, how will I know, over and over and over and over. How will I know? Can't remember the lyrics. Of course not. Oh, I don't know. That's not strong enough of a... But I don't want to just do like this, because then it looks like her leg is broken. Maybe it should just be kept straight. This lacking character. I fucked it because I moved everything around. Just kind of go back to this and leave it. I did do this in here. That gap is going to stay there just like that. Even if it's not like totally accurate. Because it looks cool, so. Do these make sense next to each other? Should I put them someplace else? Oh, that's too much to the... I see. This needs to be like more flat because of the way the angle of her leg. That's what I'm trying to say. Oogie. Oogie, oogie. I don't like that. Doesn't work at all. I hate how long just legs are taking me. I want to get on with it, but I can't. I'm not satisfied. Part of this, I guess, is a warm-up, really. Just because I feel like I've been rusty as hell. I put down my pen for a day or two, and I feel like I can't draw anymore. And then I'm like, I don't wanna... I also have a bit of... I gotta just admit this. I've had a kind of a bit of artist block lately. I just feel like something in me is like... I don't know, like I don't feel like drawing a whole lot. So I haven't been doing it too much on my own. It doesn't just like... I don't know, like, mostly, like, when I look at my canvas and, like, I see something that's unfinished, I just get, like, annoyed because it's unfinished and I want to finish it, and that's what motivates me to pick up my pen. But, like, trying to come up with whole new things and, like, concepts and stuff like that has been, like, I feel like I have to put, like, 50% more effort into it these days than I used to. Because I have to. There's no choice. I must push myself. It's gotten a little bit more complicated than it was a long time ago, but I talked about that a little bit. What I really need to do, though, again, like I was saying earlier, I ought to practice my 3D, which I can't do on stream because that will not end well. We've done 3D on stream, yeah, and it's been fine, but like, you guys have seen how like I can get just stuck. And I'm stuck fast on something, and I will not make progress on it, like, at all, on that stream. So we end up doing something else. Reese, how many fingers do I have on them? They got 5 fingers. I'll go with 5 fingers. Awful, 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 awful. 0 to 10, 0 to 10, 0 to 10. We're not touching that. We're not touching a hand right now. I do not have that. I do not have that dog in me right now. We do not got that right now. And part of the reason I wanted to stream today was just because I haven't streamed in so damn long, and I'm just not doing any work. But yeah, I'm rusty. I'm rusty about streaming and drawing. Because both of those things, they immediately, like... It's like leaving a car in the ocean. You just dump a car in the ocean. Like the horrible polluter you are. And immediately it turns into a pile of rust. Oxidizes instantly. That's my skills for basically anything important. Don't use it for a day, it's gone. I have to learn it all over again. Gosh, but the problem is... I have the worst focus of all time. And cannot... function sometimes with some of this stuff on my own. it just becomes like, anyway. So much, my point really is, it's so much easier to do this stuff when I'm live. So much easier to get this, to like actually focus on it a bit. Now, do I want a fucking ball here? Is that what we want? I don't think so. I don't think I like that too much. I'm worried that it will take away from her thighs. It'll be like too big. Really bugging me though. I don't know which thing I want to do. Because I don't think I want to have it be like the same curved or the same sharpness as like these parts or this stuff right here. I want it to be like rounded, but it's also like bugging me because it feels like too rounded. It's hard to explain. Even these were kind of hard to figure out when I drew them initially. I don't know if I want this like border right here, for example. God, I remember when I was originally drawing these and I was using the other pen. Well, I don't actually remember it, but you can see where the other pen was being used. It has such a different feel. This may be all I do today. I might just grind on this OC. Okay. Okay. Might just figure this out. Figure out what I'm doing with her. Okay, okay. And this was supposed to have like a lip here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. See, I made it like that over here. I made it like I made it like that here, but I don't think I want to keep that. I think that will like run counter to the way the armor's supposed to look. I think it might be okay to keep it in here, the sharp bits through those parts. But her whole thing, her thing was supposed to be that like a lot of her theming is like really rounded. But it's hard to do like round and pointy on the same character. There might be something going on here that I like. I also think I'm a bit more tired than I thought I was. I love when my coffee wears off and I just go, ugh. That's really cool. I definitely don't have any caffeine dependence. God. No, what the heck? What? What the heck-a-roni? You know, I've been seeing some bigger streamers that used to do like art streams back in the day doing art streams again sometimes. They're like doing stuff like people who used to be art streamers who became more content creators. Like they just do whatever. They've been like using their skill at drawing to like make streams out of it. It's really neat to see. Though I kind of feel like how some of the, I feel like some of them got out of it in the first place because they are not like there's there's absolute masters out there who really know what they're doing. I don't think I approach that, no matter what people might say about what I'm doing, and I appreciate what people say. But like you feel like when you're doing this, you're like, man, It's like if I can't do it like that, so it's like I'd rather it'd be better, easier for me to focus on something that like I know I can do a lot and very well with complete certainty. And then they end up doing like games and stuff, and just that, of course, is the path you got to take if you're just gonna make content for a living and you're in this sphere, like VTubing and everything, or on Twitch really in general. I guess you can make content out of literally anything. You can literally like film yourself like smashing your chin down on a bunch of like foam blocks and crushing them, and that's your whole thing. Like pretending to be a hydraulic press. There was a dude who was doing that. I think that guy was part of a content farm though. The video I saw. There's somebody who like, I guess it's Chinese TikTok. This person they cut open pieces of jade to see if they're good quality or not, and every single video is exactly the same. Except for whether or not the jade is any good, because then you get to see what it gets carved into. Oh, you know what? I just had an idea. This should be like further down. Be more orbular. This looks like she's got like Xbox 720 knees. You know? Here. Somebody was like making a joke about this in something that I saw the other day. 720. Here. Look at this shit. Where is it? Where is this fucking thing? Xbox 720. Didn't like a famous dude make that video? I can't even remember. Like a super famous guy made the Xbox 720 revealed video. Some famous internet guy. I can't remember who it was. This fucking thing. Here. Same shit, bro. Same shit. She has Xbox 720 knees. Insane. Crazy. You got gamer knees. I'm sure somebody's gonna go wild for that. Somebody's gonna get crazy with that. They're gonna be like, oh, woo, god. I don't know actually if this should come further down. I want them to stick out, but it's like I also want this to be here. It's kind of confusing. Well, I should probably just move this. Oops. Oh, that's weird. I've never seen this part of Voices of the Void. Somebody on my other screen here is playing Voices of the Void, and they're walking through like this weird checkerboard hallway I've never seen. Wow, that's crazy. Wonder if that's like a newer thing. It's probably an event that I've never seen before. Of course, I only watch games. I only watch games, never play them. So, I haven't seen most of that game, I'm sure. Despite watching probably hundreds of hours of it at this point. That's a cute pose. Please excuse my arms, I'm stretching. What? Oh, now it doesn't pick them up, huh? Now it doesn't want to pick them up? Doesn't want to track them? That's cool. That's great. I love that. You know, I kind of wonder if streaming on a Monday afternoon is a really bad idea. I feel like the past couple times I've tried to stream on a Monday afternoon, it's been very, very, very quiet. I could be wrong about that. It might just be like I don't go for very long, for one. Still, though. I'd rather not go up on a day where literally nobody can catch me and nobody's interested in checking the stuff out. Oh, you know what I didn't do over here? I didn't draw clean lines. So I don't even know if I can color this one. I also don't have enough brain juice right now to like start anything crazy. As much as I want to do like a bunch of other things, this is very much like a I just can't. It's just not possible for me to do much more than this today. I don't have the capacity. I don't know. I feel really burnt out too. Kind of one reason why I spent so long on Eros was because it was just easy to continue hacking away at one project than to start new ones and try to figure out where I was going with them. It's so much all the time. It's such a mess. Really, it's not easy. Those are too big. I'm gonna shrink those down. Some people out there are gonna be crying about this decision. Why did they shrink? I like the idea of them like disappearing into it from above, but like they're so big and they like outweigh like a lot of other parts of the outfit. It just feels like they're drawing too much attention to themselves. I think I'm gonna take a quick breb and I'm gonna also run a commercial while I do that. I need to stand up for a minute. Might actually grab some caffeine. I don't think I've gotten a thing made. Let's see here. Wait, what? Heck? Oh, that was confusing. Sorry, I thought I saw something. Yeah. Here, let me put Breb. I'm gonna do a commercial. So, you don't want to see it? Go ahead and mute. Or do what you gotta do. I'm gonna get some water and some other stuff. Do a few things. Be back in like a minute and a half. Bruh. Hello. I had some honey roasted peanuts. Got some water. I don't have any caffeine. I got like this huge thing of honey roasted peanuts because somebody had some extra. Kitty, wow, kitty, kitty, kitty. Too early for dinner, kitty. We're gonna make an even 2 hours, by the way. Let me put some chapstick on. Oh. Hey, what's up, Face Implosion? Roasted peanuts. Roasted sunflower seeds, yeah. I haven't had roasted sunflower seeds in a long time. I think the last time I had them, they were like spicy, and they were pretty good. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, I love honey roasted peanuts though, and roasted seeds in general are really good. I've even had like pumpkin seeds with some, I think it was curry powder on them, because we carved a pumpkin and had some left over. And my friend like roasted them in the oven. It was really good. Oh. I love seeds. They're all crunchy. Nuts and seeds. Love crunching on those things. I'm just kind of doing an off day stream here. Working on like this OC here. Redrawing her. I need a little energy boost. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I've been carving away at these legs for a bit. I'm still I don't entirely know if this is how I want to go with them, but I'm figuring it out. Oh, you know what? I forgot to add the interior parts of these bits.
So it's just bashing your brain around your head, and that's the way that we can really feel the drum.
I haven't gotten mixed nuts in quite a while, but like the place I go, the store I currently go to, like a lot of mixed nuts. They have like the cheap ones in there. There's like too many peanuts basically, even though I really like peanuts. They'll like mix in super low quality nuts in like huge quantities, and it's just not as good. When they put like flavored stuff on them, like spicy things or whatever, I really those. That's great. That really hits the spot. Actually, do I even want to keep that? I kind of like how it's like just round with nothing in it. Feels almost like too under detailed. I got a lot of things I need to be working on, but I think I'm just gonna be sticking to this OC today. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will try to redesign my my other OC. I have this one from a really long time ago that I want to draw into this like mall scene, because this is the mall that she's based on. She looks a little something. That's a very old canvas. She looks a little something kind of like this, but mostly like this these days. Probably going to be more like these over here. Is this my eraser? Yes, it is. These guys. Not whatever this. What is that anyway? Was this supposed to be part of Molly? I don't even remember what that's supposed to be for. Oh my god. Lagged like crazy when I went over that. Whoops. I guess I could start smashing something out with her. But first, I gotta finish this. Was the idea, at least, today. I want to try to get this done. Actually, do I want to go, like, have it curve around the bottom? I don't even know. Oh, no, I'm still trying to... That's right. These are going to be round. I want to keep them round. I felt like these were too like a rounded cube, and just I'd rather keep them completely spherical. Damn, was there anything I wanted to talk about in particular? I think I probably wrote some stuff down. I don't think I want to talk about that right now. Maybe that's for a different day. Oh, by the way, I was watching somebody do a fridge review stream the other day, and they were looking at like some people's fridges that had expired stuff in them. They started scolding everyone for having expired things in their fridge. It reminded me of how I had multiple expired things in my fridge. So that made me finally throw out a few things that you guys have told me to throw out in the past. I think the fruit cups might still be in there. There were a few things. But not the fruit cups. The fruit cups will be in there forever. One thing I did do though, I did clean my stove the other night because I got this new cleaning spray after not having some for a while. And it looks so nice I could practically show it to a realtor. It needed it pretty badly. Too many eggs have been made on that stove without it being scrubbed clean. I shouldn't talk about that too much, but I don't want to talk about that, but thank God, I'll just say thank God I have a fucking Roomba. Don't have to worry about vacuuming too much outside of emptying the Roomba every once in a while. Love that little guy. I love robots because they vacuum my floor for me. Oh. I don't like that. I don't care for this. I don't like that trim. It's bugging me. I guess this could probably work just fine. Like, I don't have to go crazy with it unless I'm gonna go like this, which I guess is another idea. That's kind of cute. I don't know, maybe. Although I kind of like how it was flush too. That looked nice. This isn't supposed to be sharp. I really doubt. Like, if she had something that sharp on her, like, I'd be worried she'd stab herself with it. Ooh. A burp. Practically a burp. I don't like burp properly. I like... Bubbles just kind of come up. Like, they just kind of bubble up all on their own and just come out while I'm talking. Or breathing normally. They don't make any sound. It's super weird. I can't burp on command either. I'm just incapable of it. Can you do this? When I was drinking that root beer, I had some pretty big burps, actually. It's really good root beer. I've had it for like nearly a year now in my fridge. I sort of forgot about it a little bit because I got it in a white elephant last Christmas, and it's supposed to be for root beer floats, and it came with glasses and stuff. And I kept telling myself I was gonna get ice cream to make a root beer float, and I never did. And so on Friday I was like, you know what? I need to just drink this thing already before it's been sitting in my fridge for a whole year. So I put them like right in front of everything. And on Friday I had it with my Culvers, because I gotta have my Friday Culvers, you know. One of my rituals. I have to make a sacrifice every time I do it. Sacrifice of time and energy. Time I could be drawing and thinking about new projects. Yeah, it's delicious. It's like Dad's old-fashioned root beer. It's really good. I think I'd had it before. I just forgot what it tasted like. Because I randomly got it in like a grocery store cooler when I was on a trip once. Just to have it as like something to drink while watching a movie. It was delicious. Although that might have been cream soda from the same brand, which is really good too. Did you guys know they make an energy drink that tastes like that is flavored like Jolly Ranchers? That is taste like. I didn't know that. I'm not gonna try it because I think it would rot my teeth all the way through, but it's kind of crazy to me. That's crazy shit. They know their market. I did mention this the other day. Last time I streamed, my Oshi over here, the person that I was drawing like all last month, apparently also drinks Celsius during stream. That's my go-go juice. That's what keeps me focused and able to continue the stream, because without it I would be dead. I would what's the word I'm looking for? I'd become a vegetable in no time. Vegetate, that's what I want to say. That's the adjective, right? Verb? No, it's the verb, right? Sure. Verb is a doing word. To vegetate, yeah, that's a verb. I would vegetate immediately without it. So I was like, oh my god! When I heard her say that, I was like, ah! That stupid meme that is now extremely old of Leonardo DiCaprio on the fucking couch. I remember seeing that movie in theaters because I was like a film goober. What was it again? It was the one. It was another one of the ones. It was a Tarantino movie, and I can't remember which one it was. Speaking of Tarantino, I don't know how I didn't know this, but apparently he's like, he wanted to be an actor like super bad. That was like his main thing. But like he's a really good director and a terrible, awful actor. He's a goober. He's like a really goofy guy. It's like, I don't know how you could do that unless like your whole thing, your character is that you're an eccentric weirdo. It's just crazy to think about. It's like this guy wanted to be an actor. I don't even know how he fucking did his thing. I don't know how he like blew up so big. Or how he like got a gig directing movies in the first place. I guess it's just because he's such a uber nerd that he like somehow got connected to everyone. I wonder if he's one of those guys who just knew a whole bunch about everything, so everybody was like, oh, this guy's useful because he knows everything about everything. Because, you know, you see that all the time. There's some people out there, they like to keep like one person around just because that person knows everything about everything. And that's like the main reason. Oh my god. Like this guy, this is my everything guy. They know everything, so I can just go to them to know things. It's like, imagine that's how Quentin Tarantino got his fucking start. I don't actually know that though. I'm just making shit up. He seems like the kind of guy who would be that sort of thing. My go-to guy who knows everything about literally everything, including things they have never done before. Everybody loves that guy. The guy that knows how to hit Google. Hit up that Google. Hit up that ChatGPT. That guy's a super duper genius. Well, I guess in the era of like Tarantino or whatever, he didn't have that, so you had to actually like research and shit. The old-fashioned way, the reference card way, the microfilm way. Maybe. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. So I have to look into that a bit more. But it'd be funny to if that's actually the case, that'd be super funny to me. I don't have to add to me to everything I say. It's like, yeah, I gotta preface every single opinion I have. Oh yeah, this is my opinion only. But IDK actually, it's like that kind of shit, which is something that I've done before. I don't know, so it absolves you, you know? You don't have to be like, oh yeah, I don't know anything about this. That actually is something that bugs me though. It's the people that like think that they pretend to know everything, but they don't know shit. But they don't want to say they don't know shit and that they're just pulling stuff out of their ass. So they'll just say the thing and then, you know, they don't. That's it. They just say shit. It's crazy. To me. Well, you know what? What if I put her sleeve all the way up to here? That'd be kind of cute. Made it cover her hand partially, even. This makes me think I need to clean this up too. I used to be like the kind of guy who is like, oh, I know I can do the Google for you. I can look the thing up and tell you the thing about the thing. A little bit, but you know, it gets exhausting. You start realizing that this person is never gonna look things up themselves. They're just gonna ask you for things all the time. And it's better to just let them learn, or let somebody else take that mantle up, do it for them. Maybe eventually they'll learn that they can't get everything just by asking somebody like, oh, could you Google this for me? I've known a few people like that in my life, actually. I don't mind like being helpful and stuff like that. I just don't want to be somebody's personal Googler. And I don't just like, I mean in different situations too. Like I've had family members been like that and shit a little bit. And sometimes that's just because those family members are like old. They don't know how to use the stuff like most of like millennials on down, you know? I kind of wonder if like some of the younger generations are kind of losing that skill too. Apparently like super young people, like coming out of high school now, they don't know how to use computers at all because it's all like MacBooks and shit. Not MacBooks, but iPads. They don't know how like files work, which is really crazy. Like, damn. This kind of make me wonder if like in the future we're not gonna have proper file systems. It's not gonna be like something. I mean, that doesn't seem likely, but I don't see it. I don't know. But like the end user is gonna be unable to understand how like the end user, the average person's not gonna understand how a file system works or like how files work in general. I think some people don't know how to do that even now. Like, if you learned how to use computers in the 90s for your job or something, and now you got like a smartphone and you're using that, and you don't use that skill of like having to be on a computer a lot, then maybe that would be a problem for you. Actually, I don't know how that would work in like places where you have to use computers for things though, like many jobs. Like, I don't know if they're ever gonna be able to switch systems like at businesses over to some kind of system where like you don't have to worry about file management or anything. They sort of have that in some ways. Wait, holy shit, is her thumb on the wrong side? It is on the wrong side, isn't it? No, wait, no, it's not. Let me hold my hand up here for a second. Actually, let me think about this. Okay, so if I face... She's so damn cute. Fuck. If I do this with my hand, okay. I think that's right. Wait, okay. No. It's on the other side. Her thumb wouldn't be on that side. I do have it backwards. This would be like her pinky here. Her thumb would be out here. I don't even know if we'd be able to see her thumb from this angle, which is probably fine. Looks like she's looking at her nails. She might do that, but I don't think she'd care that much. Especially since it's so easy to fix them. I mean, she's the one who bought the fashion-conscious suit, so... Sorry, I didn't mean to open that window, whatever the fuck that was. I think that probably showed up for you. I wasn't looking, though. Hit the wrong thing. Misclick! It was a misinput! Misinput! Oh! That's how I stretch. Those are my stretch noises. Nah, I don't think I like that too much. It gets in the way. Maybe on her elbows there, although that seems really scary too. Also, it's kind of curved the wrong way. It's weird because this one's curved out this way, but then this is, it's like, it almost implies that there's something happening here that shouldn't be happening. So I don't think I can use this like this.
Check it out.
It should probably be like this. I do have to think about stuff like that more often. I feel like and I have been, but like, I feel like in the past I would just ignore that kind of thing. And ignoring that is real stupid. It's not something I should have been doing. Check it out. if I do that instead? And I kind of like it like this, especially since that's the same as these up here. I do want to do a bit of scribbling of Molly before we end. I think I'll do that now, actually. Why don't we pull some of the Molly stuff over here? So for those of you who don't know, and I'm probably not gonna call her Molly forever, because my God, it's way too obvious of a name. It's more like a code name, if anything. She's a character I made based on a dead mall a long time ago. This is supposed to be like an idea for her hair. She doesn't actually quite look like that in the original version of her, but for our purposes. Oops, that's upside down. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna need you to flip over. There we go. I was gonna use this extra space here for other characters from something else, but I think I'll just, you know what, we can put her next to Silhouette here. It did copy. Good, it did copy. Oh, you know what? I think that this thing here was meant to be one of her outfits. Because she was supposed to be like this, she was supposed to be like a fucking personality, like a, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's a lore thing. God, why is that down here? Oh, it's so funny. This sketch for that Aura drawing I did is like all the way down behind a bunch of like silly doodles because I never moved it. So funny. Alright, I'm gonna shrink this one too because it doesn't need to be full size. I just need it for like reference purposes. These are so small that I kind of lost some detail with them. That's okay. I'm not even sure how I would go about redesigning her properly. Like, I don't know what to do. This is like something that's gonna take some serious brain power. I said I didn't have it earlier, but I think I'm warmed up a bit now, so maybe I can do something. Maybe I should think about her proportions a bit. Have her stand like this. So first thing you gotta know about her is that she's not like a real person. She's not like, she's like a test tube grown person. And I have different variations on her depending on like the setting. In this case, I think we're gonna go with like the classic one, the original one. The original idea. This is not interesting. Let me think. So there's like a version of her that's like more like a concept than an actual character. Kind of similar to what Faith is a lot of the time these days. Faith is definitely much more concept than character. But like, but in this case, I want to give her a bit of personality and some character, I think. But I don't know what I'm even doing. Shit. I have to think of her proportions, but they're just gonna be normal, generic proportions, aren't they? There's not gonna be, I mean, I mean, there's nothing wrong with like trying to refine them a little bit, because I gave Aura a distinctive shape. I've given these characters pretty distinctive shapes. Probably doesn't hurt to try that with Molly too. It's gonna take a minute for me to, more than a minute, it's gonna take me a while to like hammer out something that I feel fits with the vibe I want to go for. It's just like, what do I even want to do, kind of? Where am I going with this sort of deal? What's even happening here, kind of? I wonder if she should be like really short. Like, I could probably make her pretty short. I don't want to get too silly with this either. She does not need to get too silly. Like, there's characters I got that it's okay to get a little silly with, but this one I don't want to. And by that I don't mean like crazy design. I mean the other kind of silly. I would prefer her to be more like interesting shapes, kind of similar to how Faith looks. Shit, maybe we follow the same design philosophy that Faith went on and kind of keep her like really like. In fact, the thing that I was doing here, where she has like that kind of eye, that kind of fits the idea more than anything else. Rather than having like a realistic body. Like, I really like what I did up here. It's very interesting, and like, it's kind of difficult for me to do this out of nowhere on a stream too. I'm just gonna have her in A pose because I can't think of any good pose to put her in. Just the letter A pose. Good old A posing. Not A posed on that guy. Let's upscale this a little just so I can refine the shapes a bit better. It's very crusty at the moment. There we go. Back from breakfast. Welcome back. A pose. But what was I gonna say? Shit, I didn't have breakfast that long ago either, really. Gotta have my bagel in me before I do anything for the day. I guess I don't talk about it too much, but I don't even eat lunch anymore usually. If I have lunch, it's like a meal replacement bar thing. And I usually take those to work. Sort of random, I don't know. On the topic of breakfast, I'm a big breakfast freak. I like pancakes, waffles, sausage, eggs, the works, bacon, of course. I love breakfast. But I haven't had any of that stuff in a while. It's better to have that though, like when I wake up early. It's so like calorie dense. Anyway, I'm trying to work on another OC here. Eggs and sausage. Oh my god, yes. Delicious. And I hate to say it, but I'm more of a pancakes person than a waffles person. Something about the texture of waffles and the way that it like captures all the butter and the syrup. It doesn't spread evenly enough for me. It's like I just gotta have that flat surface. Cause I'm like, I guess it makes me a simpleton, but but yeah, this OC of mine here, I based her off a dead mall like way back. This one right here, and I kind of want to put her in this scene that somebody took. This is a demolished dead mall, like it doesn't exist at all anymore. And so that's what I'm working on right now. Saving pancakes for last. I like to eat everything in between bites, like get a little bit of one thing and then another thing. Obviously, like washing it down with probably like orange juice. To mix them all together. Hash browns and eggs. Yeah, I can see that because they're eating the sides last or the main dish first, specifically. I haven't even mentioned bacon. People love bacon. Well, I mean, I did say a little bit, but I don't usually get bacon with stuff because I just like sausage more. I'm so sorry. Kind of making me hungry too, because it's getting close for me. Close for my. It's almost time for me to have dinner. I'm gonna go get dinner after this. Almost running into dinner time here. I think I'm gonna have a sandwich. A sandwich place I really like. Put some banana peppers on that sandwich. What am I gonna do for her head? I don't even know if this is the kind of body type I want to go with. I mean, it makes sense really to go with this one, but I also really like the sausage, egg, and cheese croissants that you can get in some places. Love that stuff. Like all three things at once, because there's like the biscuit and then the sausage and the egg. Cardboardy bacon from McDonald's. Oh god, I don't think I've ever had good bacon from McDonald's. Scrambled eggs from KFC. Oh my god. How do you fuck up scrambled eggs? Only at KFC. So many better chicken places. Also, like, what is KFC doing serving breakfast with scrambled eggs? I guess they tried. They were pale. They were only the whites. No yolk at all. That's so sad. Damn. What the fuck were they doing? Yeah. Oh my god. It's chewy whites. There was somebody, kind of related. There's somebody I was watching the other day who was talking about how much they do not like scrambled eggs, or eggs in general, really. And like not too long after, they talked about not liking Jell-O, and I guess it's just something about the texture for some people. But I love scrambled eggs. I make them all the time when I have them. I haven't had Jell-O in a super long time though. Yeah, how do you fuck up scrambled eggs? There's a KFC moment, I guess. I haven't been to KFC in a very long time. There's so many better chicken places around here. I get they're probably really good in Japan, but that's maybe the only time I would get them these days. Especially since they got rid of potato wedges. I miss those. I'm having an issue here. No, not that much. We don't need to go crazy with this. I'm not getting silly with it. Yes, rest in peace, potato wedges. Oh, that's not what I want. That's also a little weird over here. I wonder if maybe if I like. They need to be like contrasting angles. Has to be like enough of an angle that it makes sense. Ooh. A bit of a cough there, whoops. Yeah, this is kind of what I was going for with Molly's original idea. I guess I can say this is alright. I want to do her head, though. Gotta figure out how this is gonna fit onto it. It kind of goes like this. Then she has these big things on the sides of her head, which have like big old question marks on them. Those have been like a staple. Well, this is an eye for like information, depending on the circumstance. Because this mall had these big signs hanging up everywhere that had these massive orange and purple question marks in the middle of them. Let's see if I can grab one real quick here. Yeah, it's like right here. Just like that. So I designed those into her. I guess I can pull up one of her super duper old designs. It's extremely old, so bear with me. An ancient design. This is like her first ever design. Look like this. Is this before I corrected her anatomy? You know, yeah, this is after I corrected her anatomy. Okay. Because I drew it the first time and it was all screwed up looking. Super duper duper old drawing. Very, 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 very old. Archaic stuff. It's crazy. Again, I was looking back through some of these old canvases to find some stuff for her for doing this. And I was like, damn, like I've come so far even in just the last year. Oh, another aspect of her that I guess I haven't talked about too much is she's kind of drippy. Like she's a little bit like not completely solid. It's sort of mood based. Not really a goo person, but a little bit. In certain circumstances, I think you can see her skeleton. I don't think I want to pull that out too far. Not sure how this is gonna work. Bleh. I don't like it when two lines intersect like that, it bugs me. Kitty. Oh yeah, she wants her dinner. Knows what time it is. I don't know if I can do her head right now. The angle's all wrong. Also, this is so small that, like, I don't think it's worth messing around with this too much. So maybe I'll just take it out for now. They say angle's too small? It's just the whole thing is too small. This little render here, this little sketch is just too tiny. If I start adding detail to it, I'm just gonna get annoyed with how small it is. So I need to plan out her like shape first. A bit better. It's in times like these, I think the ability to just scale my brush instantly whenever I want. And it's like the same button to like move the canvas. I love how I've set this stuff up. It's always so nice. And I take it for granted. Every time I move to a new program or use a new program like Magma or whatever, I have to like I have to set the keybinds up again because this is just like this is my favorite way of moving about. And it allows for me to do like this crazy giant canvas crap where I can just go in to any point. I love it. I love it. Just talking, just yapping though. Let's see here. So what do I want to do? Do I want to like, maybe I could do, no, I can't curve it inward. It has to be like this, I think. I'm not sure if I want to keep a curve there or want to keep it a... I like how this is just doing that though. It just comes out to here. Like I dig that. That's kind of strange. Ooh. It is getting to be about my dinner time though. I don't think I want to have this be a curve. I think we could just have it be an hour, like a shape like this. No, that's not a thing. That's not gonna happen. That's also probably not a good idea. Yeah, that's a little silly. That's a lot. that's I'm getting bugged. I like the idea of it just kind of going straight down like this with no extra anything there. It's kind of an interesting idea. Do I want to make her like extra skinny though? I guess that would mean I'd have to go like this though. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. In doing this, I kind of wonder if maybe it would even make more sense for me to model her, but I don't have time to model another character right now. I gotta do silhouette. Speaking of which, I think I have an idea for how to do the eyes on silhouette based on a tutorial I found, which is going to be a lot more practical than trying to move the pupils across a flat plane, because that was just not going to happen. Again, I am a stinky at Blender. I am poo. So I have to figure this stuff out like one piece at a time. One tiny little piece. Thank you. That was kind of the idea going into it. I sort of themed it around the music that I already had because I really like this playlist, just curated by another streamer. And I was like, you know, if we're going with like dreamlike music all the time, why not theme the whole stream around it? Because originally it was like a lot more dark mode coded. It does feel a bit weird to stream late at night with this kind of overlay though. Here, this is what my start screen looks like. Gonna get that's a new transition, by the way. Got like the clouds and stuff. I actually turned off a layer in this. Yeah, I love how I love that effect. It's really neat. I'm super happy with it. Yeah, that's a picture that I took in the background there. One day I was just driving home from work and there was like a thunderstorm bubbling up and it looked really nice. So I turned it into part of the overlay. I was just like, I think that was what sparked the whole redesign in the first place. I have a BRB screen as well, but I don't use it too often. The cat emoji. What, in your message? Or is there somewhere? Oh, no, that's a hamster. It's yeah, it's O. That's a part of the 7TV extension, the emote extension. Yeah. It's some of them replace words, like LOL I think is a hamster as well. I just think it's funny. I'm pretty sure the original intention was to discourage people from using those, but you have to do it without the period. That's how it works. I'll shut my blinds here, it's getting real dark. Not quite time for dinner yet, you guys. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like, I think it's like a parody of like how people use LOL on the internet, you know? Where people just say it for anything when you're just like actually backfire. Yeah, I use it all the time. I think it's really funny in the chats where it's active. There's a lot of emotes. If you want to mess around with emotes, you feel free. I got like tons of emotes on Better Twitch TV and 7TV. But the LOL one, I think that's supposed to be like, yeah, people just say LOL for anything and they're just kind of like, haha, you know, it's like a little chuckle, but like people don't actually like react to it in person, like outside their phone. So you're just like sitting there like staring at your phone going LOL, and there's like a ceiling fan running in the background behind you, just completely like stone-faced. That's the kind of vibe I get from that emote. I feel like it encapsulates that entire emotion perfectly. Personally, I do find that the things I LOL at funny, but it's also funny to think about how you're just like sitting there like not emoting at all while you're laughing at something internally. Over explaining the joke I'm saying. God. Surprise Pikachu. Yeah, I think my yapping tends to make people do that. It's good for streaming though. Not so great if you're trying to have a conversation. Oh my god. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I think this stream is better to fall asleep to. That's like I think the original intent with the playlist was supposed to be something you're supposed to fall asleep to. And then I just started using it. And I stream in the evening, so it kind of makes sense. Yes, I love the music that Great Sphinx put together. It's really good. But I appreciate that you like the vibe. I did try. I should also mention, I don't know if you're familiar, but this avatar here, I didn't make this guy. I wish I did. I really like him though. This PC Kun here, this little fella. This is the freak that I want to be in the near future. So I'm probably gonna look more like this. Yeah, unfortunately, this guy is just a guy you can get on the Vroid hub. And they're super neat. They're super neat little guy. But yeah, I've got a project that I've started where I'm going to be modeling this dude, and I have another mostly finished model that I was going to use, but I never ended up using it. And they were just, I don't know. I had a lot of like reservations, and then like, well, I just didn't have the skills to finish rigging it. Wolf Magma Earth Golem. Yeah, this is the first 3D avatar I've ever used. Although I guess there's a few other ones in the same scene in the program that I used that I was testing. This is the one I ended up going with though. Just a little guy. Reminds me a lot of a character that I used to draw fan art of, but I don't need to go on that tangent unless you really want me to. It's a bit of a tangent. Oh, I don't need to make her legs completely... She should be facing a particular direction, unless I have her legs spread apart. Oh yeah, of course, I also don't usually stream at this time, I should mention that. I'm usually like a at nights on Tuesdays and Wednesdays kind of person. Put it in a doc. I can explain it kind of quickly. I used to draw, I wonder if I have it on this canvas. I used to draw this fella. Is he over here anywhere? Do I have any art of him? There's a little robot fella that I used to draw a lot. There's some of them that are like my character, and they're not what I was looking for actually. I usually stream in like 2 hours on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, like 2 hours from now, like minus about 20 minutes, but usually late, so I guess exactly 2 hours really. Here. But so I do afternoon streams my time sometimes, like if I'm not working. Oh, here's like a little doodle of the fella. Little freak down here. I used to draw this guy a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the best time for a lot of people because I know a lot of art streams are during the day. I used to draw this guy though, a whole bunch, this little dude. He was like a little butler robot guy. He was in a kind of a D&D sort of thing, but in VR, played by a guy. There was like a person that was streaming this character's perspective, and it was really fun to watch because he was like slowly becoming like a sentient robot. Did a bunch of art of that character. He had a really interesting story. Like he basically like died, and his part of him was like stolen illegally by a company and then repurposed in another robot, and he was like slowly realizing that he was a repurposed asset basically. So it was a super neat little thing. That's why I got so invested in the character, and that's why I started like doing fan art, and that was like the second ever character I drew on stream when I started streaming. So there's a lot of lore. It kind of fits the same theme as the character I've got now. There's a lot of that character's model was done by a Japanese modeler. It's still for sale, and this one. It's like, I don't know, the Japanese modelers make the coolest, cutest like robots. A lot of them. They know what's up. So people go crazy for all kinds of art that they produce. I guess it's stupid, but being a little reductive by saying that, kind of, I feel like, but let's see here. I don't know, I've always been into robot type characters, and that like really like opened me up to exploring the idea a bit more. And when I was like first streaming, I was like, how should I present myself? I ended up picking a robot, and I've stuck with robots ever since. I used to look even more different than this stuff. Like, do I even still have it in the scene anymore? I don't know. Oh yeah, used to look like this a few months ago. My PNG. Yeah, I think this is a pretty reasonable body to start with. Pretty good base. Didn't expect to actually do all of it right now, but that's okay.
You need what is in this sense a very complicated model.
A very complicated model. What should I do with this? I'll put it out of the way. I'll put it up here for now. Because I want to detail this now. Okay, so I gotta put her... She has two different outfits. One of them is a suit, and the other one is a dress. But I should probably restructure her dress. Anyway, because it was a little bit kind of, I don't know, it was a little sloppy. The original design of it. This guy right here, this is what I'm gonna be. Here, I'll show you the model, actually, the file. I'll just open Blender right now. But this is the concept art, kinda. I should probably, yes, CMYK, that's so true. So true, exactly. You know it, baby. I started this was the other day. I actually did a bit of more stuff with this offline. This face is way too flat right now. I think I need to pull it out. What I wanted to do was to have these eyes be completely flush with the surface and kind of move across, but I don't think that's possible from what I want to do. It's easier just to have like the cavities like everyone else does and have the eyes be in there and the pupils moving around behind the face. Yeah, Blender. So it's probably going to be more like this. It's just technically, it's like there's more resources on how to rig a face that has like actual skin than what I wanted to do, which was like, yeah, it was just like shrink wrapping it over top. And then if I were to try to export that to Unity, it would break a bunch of things. It's a technical crap basically, but I'm yapping about technical stuff, but yeah. And I might change some of the shapes here, depending on how I feel about them. Definitely want to make the face rounder though. And then there's all this like modeling of the torso and everything I gotta do. And I've done this before. I think I might actually import the upper torso. Because I have another model. I wonder if it's in my recent... Oops, I don't want to revert. What? So this here. This guy right here. This is a mostly finished model. This is the type of shading I'm going to do with this guy. But this one isn't rigged. I was going to do Rigify, and then there were like way too many things. The biggest issue that I had though was like literally the face is shrink wrapped. Like these polygons are shrink wrapped to this plane here, and it's just, it's not something that I know how to rig. It's like I don't know how to do that. I'm just not smart enough for it. So I'm not really sure if it's something that's technically possible. I think you're the person who does like a bunch of stuff with Blender, right? I think so. Yeah, I wish I knew more about this stuff, but oh well.
Oh, I see things.
I'm a bit of I feel like a noob, even though like I've done like modeling on and off for years. Complete noob. Bones are blend shapes, yeah. So with this particular idea, I wanted it to be attached to bones because from my understanding, bones are how like face tracking picks up your eye movement, and I needed it to be tracked because if this is going to be a VTuber model, a 3D VTuber model, it has to be like trackable, and I'm not sure, I didn't entirely understand the processes of like tracking like the 52 blend shapes that ARKit takes when you're rigging a model for iPhone face tracking they don't include eye direction. I don't think. I could be wrong about that, but they were like they were like deforming like the face skin itself. I don't know. It's complicated stuff, but like I couldn't figure out how to like make the eyes do what I wanted them to do. And also, this isn't really what the face kind of deal that I want to go with anyway. Like I like this still a little bit, but it's not quite. It's neat that it's like mostly done. I might make this into something at some point. Have like a little freak standing maybe in the background in Warudo, because this is the version 1 sort of my 3D. But the other idea, the other freak silhouette, is what I'm probably gonna end up going with. Nah. Probably gonna look more like this. The right vertex groups to the right vertices. But it's like I'm just not entirely sure if like if it'll track my eye movement correctly. And it's like, I don't know, it's just the entire thing is really confusing to me. It's very, very, very confusing. And so like I was trying to like look up different questions that I had, and like I couldn't find like definitive answers on whether one thing would work or not, and it was a lot. So I'm kind of throwing in the towel on that idea of like, so like what I would do then if I were to do this here is the whites of these eyes, I would have them shrink wrapped over this curved face, and then I would have the pupils here shrink wrapped over the whites of the eyes to act like a kind of a geometry mask. But I can't take that out of Blender because it applies the modifier, and it's a lot. So it's just easier for me to do it this way. I don't know. I'm yapping. I don't need to impose this on you. I don't need to impose my burdens on you. Blah 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 blah.
I had a gift.
It's hard to explain, I guess, too. I just think that what I'm doing is something that most people just don't do. Like usually they'll do like a sprite sort of deal where like there's a whole bunch of planes that swap out for like 2D textures. And that's not what I wanted to do either. I want it to be fluid. I want it to be geometry. It's so confusing to explain, but I don't need to impose this on people. Damn, my voice is starting to go. I can tell it's been a while since I've been streaming. That would be extremely helpful. I'll take any help you're willing to offer. Because it would be really cool to get it working. Here, you know what? I'll show you one more thing. The biggest thing that I would love to do with this is Faith. Here, I'll go back over to Blender. It's all fucked up. This is so funny. It's fine. This is a very undignified pose for her, but whatever. Look at her. I don't know what the fuck she's doing here. But her pupils, I want her pupils to be able to move in these eyes here, because they're shrink wrapped over them. See? If I grab her pupils, wherever the hell they are. Eyes. Those are eyes. I think they're labeled pupils. Yeah, pupils. If I grab this, and then where's the origin? Oh dear. Let's get the hell out of this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why don't I just say, I forgot how to do this bit. Hang on. I forgot. Can I just... No, it's the other thing. I have to do this, I think. No, it's armature. Stuff is so confusing. Pose mode, this. There we go. Is that gonna... Yeah, there we go. Now it's in a pose I can work with. Very polite gesture here. I want to do local. It's not local to the pupils. Is it local to the pupils? Oh yeah, no, actually it is. Okay. But like, I'd love to be able to move them around inside the iris, but you can see like it clips through the eye on the other side because the axes are not aligned either. It's like super confusing. I'd love to just be able to make her like look side to side like this. Just kind of like that, like to be able to do that without having to like move the geometry and like break something. Cause like, see, it pops out of her eye over here. It's just like it becomes a huge mess. And I'm not sure how to do that. I have no idea. I think I found a tutorial on YouTube recently that was kind of helpful. But like, really, her eyes can't move at all right now without that. Yeah, I would love like each pupil here. This is a mirror modifier, if you can't tell. Oh, it's got an armature on it. Maybe it isn't no, it's not mirrored at all, actually. It used to be mirrored. I guess I got rid of it. I must have applied it, I should say. Yeah, I don't know how that would go, but that's, if you have any suggestions, you want to like, I don't know, you can send them to me or something like that. I would love that, because holy hell do I not know what I'm doing when it comes to this stuff. It'd also be cool if I could like make her blink properly. So like I could just drag this down. Oh, and not have that happen. I forgot it's not quite shrink wrapped. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, like, I don't want to impose on you or anything like that, but like it would be really helpful like if you had some suggestions. Like I don't know, you could even do like I don't know if you do fucking cool like a you don't have to like narrate it or anything, even you could just like do like a silent video, like a real quick thing or something if you had the time or something like that, but at the same time. Yeah. Text would also be like, on a stream especially, it's like really hard to understand what people are trying to tell you when it's really technical. Trust me, I've seen so many streamers struggle with technical stuff with their Twitch chat, and I've even had to, it's even been like, I helped this model right here, there was somebody who came into chat and helped me with it, and they were very, very helpful, but it was a bit of an ordeal at times, so... She was very... There were a few things, but those were mostly things that like I had just forgotten. And like, so, I don't know, like it's the whole thing about like if you don't use a skill, you forget it. And like Blender, I always forget so much stuff about how Blender works. I have too many questions too. I don't want to like impose on anybody. Again, because like there's animation questions. I would love to learn how to like properly animate her without having to delete all the keyframes and everything, because that's what I ended up doing in this file. But yeah, it's basically, there's a lot. I have a lot that I would love to ask people that I just can't find like on forums or on YouTube. There's so much, and there's a lot of there's a lot of things. I might also have like some stupid questions. Like you'd be like, oh, just do this. And I'd be like, wait, what? I was like, how do you not know how to do that? Because I feel like a total, like a complete, like a noob. Total noob. Because I have weird gaps in my knowledge of Blender. Oh, hey, what's up, Mushy? How you doing? A lot of posing and animating on Blender. I saw you. I actually lurked on your stream for a bit when you were working in Blender. I saw like a lot of the stuff you were doing looked really neat too. I guess one of my questions would be how to even like save an animation properly, because I have to, the Faith rig isn't even like finished. I still have to like make her skirt move independently of her hips, because I think that's important to the way I want that to work. And it's like, I had to delete out all the keyframes. So like, if you direct your attention to the bottom left corner of the screen there, God, I'm like losing my brain here. I'm probably gonna have to end pretty quick. Whoop! I wasn't supposed to draw attention to it quite like that. Anyway, that animation, that file, I've like modified it since, and I had to delete out all the keyframes from it and save it as a new file so that I could try to rig the skirt properly, because it had to separate out because I used Mixamo. This is stupid. I should have just used Rigify, but I don't. Oh my god, there's a lot of things I need to do, and a lot of things I still need to learn. Just having these weird gaps in my knowledge makes this so much more complicated. It's like I came from Maya, I learned a bunch of stuff in Maya, I know how to do all kinds of things, but then like there's just, I don't know. Plus I haven't used some of these skills in years. I especially didn't like, God, what was the rig stuff that I did? I think all my rigging, beyond like, I had like one rig that I did in college on my own, and then everything after that I did with Mixamo. I don't think Maya had like a rigging tool at that time. Oh, that's cute. Might be worth something. Bones for the skirt, I had like, I put one bone in the center kind of extending off of the hips, but what happened was when I parented like the mesh, I thought I parented the mesh to the bone or whatever, the skirt would not rotate with the rest of the rig, which was super weird, and I didn't really understand why it was doing that. I'm using Warudo. It's a free one on Steam. It's a pretty heavy program though, pretty hefty. It was giving me some performance issues not too long ago. Like I couldn't figure out why the bone wasn't rotating with the rest of the rig. It was like part of the armature and everything, but it was like, I don't know, it was super bizarre. Maybe I'm just making really like amateur mistakes. Shoot, maybe I could even open that. I don't want to impose too much. But if you guys are like, if you want to take a look. Was it this file? Is this the most recent one? Let me double check. Yeah, Warudo. Let me see here. Was it this one? Oh, this is the one I was working with, I think. Oh no, this still has all the keyframes. It probably was parented the wrong way, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Where the heck? Phone 5. Oh yeah, this is the most recent file, so it probably is this. Yeah. So stupid. Very undignified posture. I don't think she'd care either way, though. She's a freak. This character's an absolute freak. Complete freak. Let's see here. I don't think I saved it when I did it, because it just... I was like, oh, this is stupid. This isn't working. But yeah, I don't think there's a bone in there now. Let's see. I go in here. I'm going to put this down because we're not using that. Probably have to go into here, don't we? Oh, she's like the whitest. You could like reflect sunlight off her skin and cook eggs. Let's see here. So I made the bone come off of this one right here, which I'm assuming that's like the root bone right there. Because I wanted the skirt here. Oh yeah, you can see it's like a separate mesh. Oh, it's letting me select them all separately because I'm in object mode. Okay, well, all right then. Okay. These two guys, like, these are supposed to move together, like this bit here and this one a little bit at the top so that they stay connected looking. And then I kind of want it to be able to like sway on its own so her hips don't clip through, or like it can do like weird things if I wanted to, just for the flair. I also would like a bone up here so her bangs can kind of bob and shit. And her bow, and probably these. Those are like different things. Once I figured this out and how that works, I probably could do the others. You're gonna have to forgive me for a minute here because I'm not gonna remember how to do this. Oh boy. I think it was in here that I had the other stuff set up. Let me show bones again. That's not helpful. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I remember, like, I drew the bone coming straight down this way. Oh, which way does it want me? It wants me to go that way with it for some reason. That's very cool. I'm not really sure why it's doing that. It's locked to the y-axis for some reason. But I want it to come straight down in between because I want it to pivot from here and, like, rotate the skirt back and forth. Oh, kitty. Oh, not up there. Get down. She wants dinner so badly. Come on. Down. I guess I need to rotate it from this point, though, don't I? Oh, no, not like that. It doesn't want to rotate at all. Okay. Very cool. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. See, this stuff is really confusing to me. I don't see, like, for example, I just extrude this and it doesn't, I don't know how to move it. And then usually this would like result in me like Googling for like 30 minutes how to move bone that I've just extruded. Some crap like that. Roll. Nope. Nope, I got nothing. I got nothing. Is it because of this, maybe? I'm just gonna undo until it disappears. Oh, am I? But, no, I am in edit mode. I thought I wasn't for a second. See, for some reason it's locked on the y-axis, and I'm not sure why. This may also be a case of my rig is just so bungled now that, like, it's impossible to, like, work with. I had a friend in the same modeling class as me, like, way back in the day, who would, like, they would do so many things to try to get something to work that, like, fundamental things with their model would be, like, horribly broken. And that was, like, one of the biggest frustrations of 3D for me. Oh, you know what? Oh, what the... Why is there another one? That's so fucking goofy. Oh my god, is there actually like a tiny bone like sticking off the end here? I think there is. I think there's like a tiny little bone sticking off the end here. What the fuck? Oh my god. How did that happen? When did that happen? Cats, really helpful. Posing the model. VR chat characters. Yeah. I mean, well, I'm using Unity. Like, Warudo is a Unity-based program, and so is VR chat, so I figure if I set one up for one thing, it'll work for the other pretty well. And I would like, I'd like them to be compatible with VR chat. That'd be nice, since I do have VR. What? Oh, now we're on this angle. Okay. Oh, no, no, we're not. Okay. Okay. All right, I'll just take your word for it this time, buddy. Talking to the rig here. I'm losing it. I'm talking to the rig. Whoa, it's not attached. Oh, scary. Oh my god. Everything likes a VRC avatar. Works for VC Face and Warudo. Yeah, I guess that's what I should go with then. But I'm also eventually, I want to do like the whole AR kit blend shapes thing, since I actually got like a new phone so I could track my face partially with a iPhone AR kit. VRM works in Warudo. Yeah. This one, I literally just pulled this guy straight off the Vroid hub and into Warudo. Yeah, it's really nice. And there's also all these like pre-built poses and stuff you can do. It's super cute. Yeah, it's super cute. Just say it like that. That's why I can do this. Why I got this like little stance. And there's all the lighting and everything. It's really, really nice. And also depth of field. Lots of fun to play with. It's a super hefty program though. That's the dream, baby. That's what I'm aiming for. Do I have this? Am I being ridiculous with this right now? Hang on. How do I I guess I could just, yeah, I am being silly, aren't I? If I just select this guy. Oh, but now it's like, Oh, I forgot isn't there a way to snap? There's like a magnet right here. Snap to closest is it vertex? I don't think I want that. Oh, I think that worked the way I wanted it to. That's funny. It went straight out in front. Convert like an FBX to VRM. For this model here, this one I downloaded off the Vroid hub. I don't think I've never taken one of my models directly into VR chat or Warudo yet, because I haven't ever gotten to that point yet. But I did get an FBX exporter for Unity plugin, just because I don't know, I was looking around for random stuff because I was trying to figure something else out, and I found that, and I was like, well, maybe this will be useful in the future. But I haven't used it yet, so I don't know if it works in it very well. Although you might be asking face implosion, actually. I just realized you're probably asking face implosion. Let me see here. Oh god. Oh god. I think Moshi was asking you if you converted the FBX to VRM. I think there's isn't there a VRM exporter for Blender? I think I might have it enabled or something. Or there's like some kind of converter or something, I can't remember. Yeah, that's right, VRM extension for Blender. I remember there was one that I found. Do I have it enabled? I don't think I do. I think in this new install, I don't have it. Oh no, I do, it's right here. Import, export, Web 3D, VRML2 format, yeah. That is enabled. VRM format, is that what it says in the menu? Did I miss it? Doesn't show up in the export right now, but that's okay. Everything to Unity because of the shaders, and then export to VRM. That makes sense. Since both Warudo and VRChat are Unity, what I'm probably going to end up doing is remaking the shaders that I'm going to make in Blender in Unity with like Poyomi, I think it's called. I'm going to increment and save real quick. Because this guy over here, this old model, let me pull this guy up. The old cue ball model. I had like a gradient shader going on. A really simple kind of thing. Here it is. So this guy right here, this is an older design. I got this stuff going on here. And in the shading, it's super simple stuff. It's like, wow, it's really zoomed in is what it is. The water stuff, I forgot that I was doing something with that. That's a different file though. Let's see, skin, there we go. It's a color ramp, that's what it is. I think you can just do this in Poyomi from what I was reading and seeing in videos. So I'd probably just have it like, I'd probably just recreate this with Poyomi. Because that's how it works, that's how this cell shading stuff works with this guy. And that's probably what I would do for the new model silhouette when I get to it. Yeah, let me go back to the other file though. I need to grab my other keyboard. I'm reaching all the way over. Nope. Okay, I was gonna attempt to make this. Put this on this bone. Don't you need to like, oh god, I don't want this. I don't want this. Oh poo. Oh wait. There we go. Just stay like that, please. Yeah. I think it's because she's keyframed into that position right now. I think I was messing around with something. Where's the keyboard? This is longer than I intended to go, but that's okay. I'm learning things, I think. Okay. So this right here, her skirt, I want that on this bone down here. This is the root, right? Right there. The one right in the middle. Oop. Okay. If I like grab this, you know what? I'm gonna pose. If I go like, okay, see how that doesn't move with the rest? See, every single bone here is moving except for the one I just extruded. It's like just sitting there. And it's a child of this root bone, right? I thought. It looks like it. I guess it's hard to see behind my head here. It looks like it is from the outliner. But it's like, I don't know, it just like stays in place and I'm not really sure what is causing that to be a thing. Because I want it to move with the root so that like if I'm moving the model around and keying it like this or something. Because I need her to be at different angles sometimes. Like if I end up, if I assign the skirt to that bone, then it's gonna keep the skirt at the same angle. Now it's all fucked to see. It just stays like straight down like that. But I want it to inherit the rotation of the root. Yeah, this one's the root bone right here, right above it. Oh, do I have the bone upside down? Is that the problem? That's funny. Whoopsie! Did I just like completely bunger that one? Here, why don't we find to be upside down? Top of hip bone. Oh, so wait, so like it's connected to the wrong end of the hip bone. So like okay, so hang on. Oh well, I have the snap on still. That's actually super useful right now. Hang on. So like it goes here, right? Is that the top of the root bone, I think? Oops, that's not what I want to do. No. Well, it's not inheriting but I guess it's not keyframe to do this either. I might have to clear off the keyframes. Yeah, it's not inheriting the motion still. So that is the top of the bone right there. So the origin of the skirt bone is now like on the top of the root bone. But is it like, am I missing something? Is there like a, just clear parent it again? So I guess like go in here, that was a parent, clear parent. Keep offset, the clear parent. Keep transformation, I guess. Then like, so did that actually unparent it? Because it's still in the same place on the outliner. I don't know if it actually did anything. That's one thing about Blender. It's like it'll do stuff like that and I'm just like, what's happening? Keep transformation. Do that correctly. I don't know if you guys even see. I guess you can see the menus. Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to do this. There's other stuff too, because I would love... Anyway, I don't need to talk about the eyes again. The eyes thing has been like... What's the word? What's the... I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what's the right way to describe it. It's like my white whale. The figuring out the eyes. In pose mode. Well, now I'm in pose mode. I was posing it to test it. Oh, have I been editing it this whole time in pose mode? Oh my god, I'm such a doofus. Can't believe this. What a goofy. How goofy of me. Is that really what was going on? That is just. Okay, that was wacky. That was very, very wacky of me. Child bone, shift click, parent bone. Okay. Child bone. And I need to go into the armature. Child bone, shift click, parent bone. Well, I don't know if I should shift click that, like in the outliner, but get either connected, keep offset. Control P, okay. Control P, keep offset and connected, and then... Well, I mean, okay, so if I try to, like, shift-click this guy to this guy... Oh, wait, no, that... Okay, now it works, never mind. I thought I was gonna select the wrong thing. Shit, oh wait, Control P. Which one was it? Was it keep offset? I think that's what you said. I will click that right now and see. I guess I could change it right here. Is that the right one? Keep offset? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna switch back over to object mode. Wait, did that work? Okay, kinda, yeah, it's, okay, we're getting there because now it's rotated, but it's like, kind of rotating in a strange way. Let me reset her again, because she's like all fungered. I really need to clear these keyframes. Let me go back. Rotating and posing, yeah. Oh my god, what? It's like lagging a lot. Oh, it's my mouse lagging probably because my AirPods, just forget about it. It's working now, okay. It's way higher up than it was though. So I guess, can I just move that down? Is that okay to just like slide that down? If I bring this into edit mode here. Edit mode. Oh, that's the wrong piece. Why did I click that? That's stupid. Come on. Uh-oh. Why you do that? Why you do that? Why it snap into that position? Oh. 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 Let's see here. Let me get back to, let me clear the pose again. So it's rotating correctly, but now like when it's in a different position in pose and object mode than it is in edit mode. It's like way higher up. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference when I go to, I'm clicking everything wrong constantly. See, it's all the way down here. This is where I want it to be. I want it to be at the origin of the hips here. Like right on the root bone. And then like the bottom of the bone is at the bottom of her skirt. But then when I come out of edit mode, it snaps back, it goes like way up into her spine. I need to clear this keyframe, I'm gonna lose my mind. Is it a keyframe, or is it just, I need to just apply the pose, I think, is the problem here. I'm being goofy. I keep clicking on it and not applying it. No, come on. Apply pose to all. Yeah, it's correct in edit mode. Okay. It's correct in edit mode, but then it snaps, like goes like way up her spine. I'm trying to, I don't know why it's snapping back to that pose actually at this point. I thought I got rid of it by applying the pose. See, these are a bunch of saved poses I have. Oh wait, there's a keyframe right there. Can I get rid of that? I'm gonna delete keyframes. Let's see. Does that delete everything? Please don't tell me it like deleted a pose. That would be really irritating. Here. Apply pose. Now can I, will you stay? You stay. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. But the bone is now like way up. Still. All the bones in pose mode. Oh no, I think I got it. I got that. Don't worry. Now it's not going back. I think I cleared the keyframes. However, yeah, it seems like I did. The bone now is. Oopsie, wrong thing. Still got it. It's still moving around. See, it's still popping up there when I go into object mode for some reason. Alter the rest pose. Armature in the outliner. Go into edit mode. Yeah, it's just that, like, why is it snapping back down when I go into edit mode. Because yeah, I am in edit mode, and I was going back and forth just to demonstrate here. See, it pops back up like that. I can come back over here, edit mode, and pops back down. Because I want it to rotate right from this pivot point. Do I have to like clear like some attribute? Make this work? Location in pose mode. Well, it's in, okay, here we can go back over to pose mode. See, pose mode, it goes back up. Edit mode, it's down there. See, it's me switching between the two. Oops, I didn't do that. The object mode. Up, down. Everything else is fine. Is there like a, I guess it's like one, where would that even be? Like, maybe there's a way to clear, what is it? Inherent rotation right there. Funny. Transform, can I like apply the transformation? Is that a thing? So that it doesn't move back up when I switch to pose mode? Local location, inherent rotation. What if I disconnect? What if I turn that off? Does that do anything? Oh, it moves it down. What? So, okay, if I toggle local location on or off, it moves it like this. It's even weirder. But then if I switch back into edit mode, it puts it back at the hell? That might be unrelated. Oh, is this, are you talking, when you said location in pose mode, I'm kind of confused actually. Is there like a, because this isn't keyed, this has no keys. Selecting the bone in pose mode, Alt G. Okay. Alt G. Wait, what? What did I just do to it? Because it just, yeah, now it's in the correct place. It's in the correct place. That was funny, it didn't do anything at first, and now it... What the hell? Maybe I hit it wrong, wait. Oh, now, so what exactly did I just do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? How did I make that work? Well, how did you make that work, I should say? What did you tell me? Oh my god. And now I guess I could assign the skirt to this, couldn't I? Pose mode kind of like setting offsets from edit mode's default position. So I guess I cleared the offsets with Alt G. Well, shit. Hang on a second. Let me look that up. I'm gonna open a tab for that. Clear and apply. Clear location, Alt G, reset. Okay. I'm gonna leave that tab open. Another one to the pile. Let's see here. So I guess, okay, that worked. I guess weight painting then. Because now I gotta assign the skirt to that bone. Because I remember I did this before. It's all assigned to something, fuck. Oh, it's all assigned to the hips. That's so funny, look at that. A little bit to the spines. There wasn't too much interference there. Can I mirror this? There's a way to mirror this, right? I don't remember how to do that exactly. They're all 1.0. Well, yeah, that was the point for this one because that was like me trying to compensate for being unable to rig the skirt correctly. Let's see. Where's the, there's a mirror for this guy, right? this tool. I'm a old codger with this stuff. Where's the damn tool setting? Viewport overlay. No, that's not what I want. Is that's like over here, isn't it? Someplace in these settings. That's the modifiers. No, let's see. Because I need the tool settings here. Advanced symmetry. X. Actually, I need it to be on the Y-axis. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah, because I need to make this thing not be a thing quite so intensely. In fact, I'm gonna take this down to almost 0. Because the hips shouldn't be affecting all the way at the edges like this. I wonder if I could do this with my pen easier. There's like 10 vertices in this whole skirt, so it's not that difficult to clear these manually. It is pouring rain outside, I think. If I could see outside. Yeah, there we go. Yes! It's happening, guys. It's happening. Now I gotta remember all that. We're playing like DMCA music right now, so hopefully the VOD doesn't get muted. Why does Black Moth Super Rainbow have to be DMCA? No. The top of the thing has to be connected to the hips like that, though. Let's see if I can come in. How much further can I go? Oh yeah, I know about that. I just don't bother with it. I'm not really a big enough stream for that to matter too much. Is it letting me redo? Or no, it's not letting me redo. I'll just leave it. Yeah, there's a number of big streamers that I know do that, but I haven't really. I'm just like, I think I did it for a little bit, but yeah, it also means that like all my VODs would be like me talking into the void. It'd be really bizarre. You'd hear too much of my voice. Oh my god. Okay, now I have to assign the vertex group. I think I could just name it like Miximo Rig, the same as the bone, if I remember correctly. Let me close these. It was this. It's hips 01. I think I can just come in on this, if I remember correctly, and just do that. And then like to react to your own footage, later reference. I need to hear my own volume. I think the volume, like I've got a compressor on that basically that lowers the music anytime I speak, which does help like the bot. It keeps the bot from completely like just claiming my whole VOD. I've noticed, because it kind of breaks the music up a lot. And I like to go back sometimes and look at my stuff just to be like, oh, did I sound okay that stream, blah blah blah. Sidechaining, compressing in your stream. Yeah. There's a lot of people. I don't see very many people do it on Twitch. Whee! Okay. We're making lots of progress here. I need to make this at the bottom as influenced as possible. This is the easy thing about painting weights on a low poly model. Like 10 vertices. Yeah, I don't know. It's really nice. Although I do feel like like there's good parts of the music and I'm like, oh, I'm talking over the good stuff. I'll just set the strength to 100, screw it. You know what, I can just tell this thing to work based on my pen pressure. Wait, what? I'm forgetting I could just do... Oh, that's okay. Let's not bother with this, actually. Oh, there we go. I need a better way to... I need to figure out a way to integrate my tablet into Blender better. I need to look into it a bit more, because I haven't really bothered with it too much. Oh, I need to come down here for these guys. Then I also need this one. Where is it? There it is. I mean, I could just select all these vertices and assign them 100. Now, please tell me this is gonna work, because I think we're good now. Yeah. Please work. I'm praying. Pose mode. We have to get out of this, out of that, into this, and then wait. Let's do this like this. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Thank you guys. Thank you so fucking much. I am forever in your debt. How about that? That sounds so fucking corny as fuck to say, but seriously, like, thank you. Holy fucking shit. Now I can fucking make her hips move to the side and like her skirt will move and it doesn't look all fucked up and it's not like perfectly stiff. It can swing back and forth. You have any idea what this is gonna do for animations? It's gonna be insane. We're in fucking business, baby. This is a terrible pose, but you get the point. Like, so like now I can put her like, I can have it cover like from any angle I want. Basically, like the whole point of her character is that like you can just barely ever see like the top of her thighs, kind of. So like, if I'm like I don't know, she's moving around, then like the skirt is gonna be like, it's almost like a magic skirt kind of deal. Maybe a little bit. So it also helps with that illusion too. Don't undo too far. So, and it's gonna be able to like swing back and forth as she's like walking and shit. It's gonna be really cute. Now I'll do that on my own. Now I'll follow those steps. I'm gonna do that with her bangs up here, on both sides, and then her bow. So I can make her bow bob, because I really love doing that with her 2D animations. It's gonna be great. And then I think I might try some other stuff with her eyes, but I don't know if I can figure that out. Yeah, thank you so much. Like a month or two. I think when I followed you, you were doing Blender, weren't you? Are you the person I'm thinking of? I believe you are. I guess I haven't. I need to be checking in on everybody more often. I need to get around a bit more clearly. Oh yeah, you've been doing a bunch of stuff lately. Pain to learn. Pfft. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh my god. Oh please, I can't wait. I would love for it to finally click. If it clicks for me, I'm gonna go crazy. I'll go ham. I'll be like the next duper. I don't know if you guys even know who that is, but he's like this llama guy who makes like tons of low poly characters and all kinds of crazy shit. I will go bananas with that. I will go fucking crazy. If I can figure this, if it just clicks for me, you're gonna see all kinds of crazy shit out of me. 3D has been like the most excruciating thing for me to learn out of any skill like ever. And this is like between now, like college and now and everything and all that kind of shit. don't know what the fuck I'm posing right now, but yeah, Motion Studio, that guy. Very ungoogleable program. I don't know what I'm doing. This is not a pose she would do. Half the poses, like whenever I start posing her, it just looks so goofy. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna actually give her a real pose right now. There's no way. And when I have control over her eyes, this is gonna be like... This is gonna be nuts. It's not like her face changes expression very often, but... Damn, holy fuck. That arm looks so stupid though. I probably shouldn't be getting, probably shouldn't gibbling my Google or anything, but if you get my drift. Oh god, that looks goofy from behind. This is the thing with 3D too, is like you pose everything for like a specific camera angle. It's like, it's the same with like actual production with cameras and stuff. Like you only see anything ever from like one angle if you're making a video. So you can break the model all you want. It's like, and just to get the pose you need. So it's like, this is not gonna look good from every angle, but oh my god. I haven't had caffeine in too long. Usually I have caffeine when I'm streaming. I am like absolutely like at the moment. Eyes parented to empties, rotated. Slide them along local XY. I kind of did something like that here. I'll open another file, show you what I did. Because I was experimenting a little bit with that. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Yeah, I feel I am pooped. Here, let me hide this guy for a second, because actually in this file I was experimenting with something just like that, because I found a YouTube video that was talking about 2D eyes and how you can kind of like, this is an empty, and it's like, yeah, it drives it along this plane, this pupil, right? But then I had encountered the same problem where like the empty, when it gets rotated, because it's part of this armature here, it like displaces the pupil in a weird way. That it does this, you know, it goes flying off into nowhere because it's not on the same axes anymore. And so it was like confusing me. I was like, I don't really know what to do to fix this. Is this another like Alt-G thing? Do I need to like Alt-G one of these guys? Is that gonna, that Alt-G just solves everything instantly. Clear everything. Probably isn't gonna actually help in this case, but I wish. Yeah, the eyes. Cause like, yeah, there was a YouTube tutorial I found where like you can drive the pupil across a surface like this with an empty, and like you could have two of these and they would both be hooked up to the same empty, and then you could drive both pupils. But I need it to be able to work when rotated to any angle. Like it needs to be like, this pupil needs to be moving on its own local axis instead of flying off. The empties the same position as the pupils, so they don't fly off. Yeah, the guy had it, I guess he was doing it in Unity too, because I was basically trying to follow the steps that he was doing, but in Unity, or I mean in Blender instead of Unity. Object, parent. I am the wrong, oh, it's okay. Man, I'm losing my voice. Clear parent and keep transformation, I guess, for now. I also had like the pupil was connected to, yeah, child of the empty. That was how I was doing. I added a constraint, a child of constraint, to drive the location of the pupil, because that's what the guy was doing in Unity. He was doing something. He was doing like parent of, but I just reversed it. Because I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense, I guess. Oh, Let's see here. I gotta move this guy, and I forgot I locked this axis. Yeah, there we go. I'm just worried though that like, see, I had a bone here because part of this was like, so the idea is that like, here, let me see if I can explain what's happening here a little bit before I completely clear the parent. Like, this empty is driving the pupil, and like it's supposed to also like drive this, actually no, this eye bone right here. So this is the eye bone, like, you know, in a normal rig where there's bones for the eyes. This one, oops, I'm clicking the wrong thing. I guess I gotta go to pose mode. This guy was driving the location of the empty, which was driving the location of the pupil. I don't think I have it set that way right now. Actually probably need to run to take a little teensy tiny little quick break though, actually, just for a second, but in a minute here. But yeah, that was how this was working, and I don't think it's working that way now because I like cleared out some of the stuff. The idea was that like the eye bone would drive the location of the empty, which would then drive the location of the pupil. But because the empty like starts flying off when you rotate, when you change the pupil's like positioning, or the eye's positioning, it like kind of breaks it, and like I'm worried that like it wouldn't like stay on its own the same axis as the eye. I don't know, it's confusing, I guess. It's hard to explain. I gotta take a breath real quick. I don't know if this all makes sense. I'll be back in like literally like 30 seconds, actually. You don't mind real quick? Then maybe I'll try the parenting stuff. Brib. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I put that out for way too long. I don't even remember how I had this set up exactly. I know that like I changed it because it wasn't quite working. I was trying a few different things. And I don't even know if it makes sense. What the guy in the tutorial ended up doing was he had two different bones for the eyes. You get the idea? Okay, that's great. That's good. I'm glad you understand, but here, shoot, I'll link the video that I found. No, I'm almost out of water. Oh, I didn't know I had all that stuff open. How to use a video as a texture. Ooh, yeah, that's something I want to mess around with at some point too. I forgot about that. I think there could be some really cool things that you could do with that. Let's see here. I got right here. This is the video that I found. And the guy was like, he had a thing going. Don't work like that. Separate bones for each eye. Yeah, it's a lot of times it's because the eyes are spheres, right? And they like rotate in like a cavity, like a normal eyeball. That's like the big thing that the big issue I was running into, is that like everything is set up to expect eyes to be eyeballs. And I'm trying to like do this kind of eye that's like really I guess it's unorthodox. You know, it's super out there. It's like a really weird method, but it's for the aesthetic. I'm trying to do it for this specific purpose, so. And like in that video, the guy scales eyeballs on an axis so that they become flat with like a pupil in the center, and they kind of like rotate around like normal eyes on eye bones, but they're flattened so that they're not like, they appear to be two-dimensional even though they aren't. And I think I could do that on my own. Like, I think I can follow the tutorial enough to be able to do that on my own. I think. Maybe. I didn't get that far. I only experimented with this method because this method I could use for like, for Faith, for example. Like, if I limit how far the position can go on Faith's eyes, then I'll have no trouble. And I mean, during an animation, I can do whatever and like fix it and whatnot. But it's like, I don't know. This is basically like the sort of stuff that I want to use for Faith, and it'd be nice to use this for Silhouette too. My new model that I'm working on. So that's why I want to learn how to do it. It doesn't have to be the eye bone driven one. I might even like. Oh, a big problem with the shrink wrap method that I was using for Faith's eyes is that they kind of end up clipping like through the back. So I don't know. It's just, if it can stay like in the same relative position to the eye, like white, regardless of like which way it gets rotated. That's basically all I'm looking for. See if I can like move this. Oh wait, I think this became unparented. No, it didn't. No, it's just because this is in its default position. Whoopsie, mouse lag. Bluetooth lag. Woohoo. So again, I do this. And then like... Wait, why is it... Oh no, see now it's like clipping through the back. I think, yeah, it is. It isn't really staying in the same position, so... I don't know. It's super complicated. I don't... You guys, it's okay. You guys have helped me enough today anyway. I think it's about time for me to go get dinner. But yeah, that's the idea of what I wanted to do though. I think I'm gonna go with the eyeball method just because it's like the easiest one. Pupils parented to the empty, not the white. I guess I don't know how I would even make like the empty like. The empty is part of... Oh, it's so confusing. This is so weird to me. Because like I need it does the empty does follow, doesn't it? Or did I undo all the... Hang on, let me load the file from where I saved it. Open recent. Just a second, let me go back to where we were when I opened the file. Looks like it's moving within the white and empty. Yeah, it's well, I mean, it's actually just a plane floating out in front. So it's not like part of this. I mean, I guess they're part of the same armature. Yeah, like the empty is in the armature, so it rotates out in the same place, but because of the offset between all, I don't know, I can't entirely say what I'm trying to think because I don't know all the right words to say what I'm trying to think. But it gets thrown off, so, and I get that. That makes sense to me, but I'm not entirely sure how to tell the pupil to stay in the same relative position and continue to look. Disjointed bone. Work for the black pupil. Parented to disjointed bone. Parented to the root. Maybe a disjointed bone. Ugh. It is not weight painted, no. I guess like, what would that even entail, man? That's a lot to think about. I guess it should be, shouldn't it? There's no vertex groups on this guy. Then I could just tell it to like go to bone or bone 01 or whatever. Just kind of wondering, like, does that even? How does that work with, like, for example, this one? This is the yeah, that's the eye. So if I were to tell the eye to stay parented to bone, or to be weight painted to bone. Did I do that? I don't think I even did that right. Because usually this would show something else. I'm being a dump, a ditz, aren't I? Right. I'm not in the right window at all, am I? Something's wrong here. Oh, I'm selecting the wrong object, aren't I? Okay, yeah, that explains it. Mode, weight paint. Oh, there we go. Goofy. Do bone. I'll do bone 01. Bone dot 001. Huh? Ah. Whoa. Oh, there it goes. Damn numpad. And then there was a sign and remove. I can't remember. Where's that I'm in the wrong tab, aren't I? Always getting these confused. Isn't there like a way to like just assign like 100% to each one of these guys? I can't even. I could just do this, yeah, but like there was a way to assign like the whole. What isn't? I guess it's edit mode. Yes. Okay, assign, and then assign, weight 1, and then switch back to weight paint. And that didn't do anything. Whoops. Didn't do that right. Maybe I guess I didn't select anything. There we go. I'm goofy. Okay, assign. Tell me that worked. Yes, there we go. Okay. Then this guy here. Oh, let's get out of this. Let's get out of here. And we can come over to here. That's. I don't want that to be assigned to bone. Actually, I do want that to be assigned to bone. Wait, actually, I got that backwards. This should have like a weight of like 0. Remove. And then I think this is probably ridiculous what I'm doing right now. I guess I'm just messing around at this point. I'm probably gonna stop here in a minute anyway. It's just, this is something I can save for another day. Okay, I'm just gonna assign. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Assign. Oh, that's weight 0. It's not gonna do anything. Duh. Wait. That didn't work. Okay. I didn't select anything, did I? I'm such a friggin', I'm such a noob. Barely know what I'm doing with this sometimes. Yeah, okay. So what's that gonna do then? I don't think that's gonna change a whole lot, but... Oh, that's funny. I didn't assign the big boy, did I? Whoops, what the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. I didn't assign the big boy, did I? No. I must not have. I'm just totally bungled. I love bungling things. Let's see here. Nope, not that. Edit mode. Assign. That is selected, right? Yeah, that's selected. Wait, paint. I was selecting pose mode. No, not the pose. Nah, it doesn't do anything. Okay, well, that's okay. Guess it was worth a shot. See if it did anything. But I think I'm gonna call it here for today. I've gone a lot longer than I was planning on going, but I really appreciate the help. You guys helped me with one thing that was really like a huge like pain, a thorn in my side kind of for a while. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think I'll figure this other thing out. I'll try and see what I can do on my own with this. And I might have to ask around a bit more though. What's up? Oh my god, I need water. Water! Oh. It was like 2 drops of water. Ugh. Actually, I wonder if there's anybody on right now that I would want to send you guys over to. That's kind of neat. Make the people move within the eye whites, but still stay within its borders even when the whole eye is rotated. Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. Because I need to be able to have the eyes need to be at different angles. Because you can see on Faith's head, they're kind of, you know, they're slightly different angles because their face is round. So the pupils need to be like moving in the same, like they got to be like moving relative to the eye whites, kind of. And it's okay, I guess, if they're 2 different objects, just as long as they're moving relative to those eye whites. Move freely, still be parented to the white. Yeah, just it needs to be moving on the same axis that the eye white is rotated to. Is what I want to say. That's what I would like to be able to do. Let's see here. No, I've never raided that guy. I'll probably raid you guys over to him. He's doing... Yeah. I don't know if you got another thing. Yeah, if you want to, let's see, okay. Well, I do have here, I can do the link for my stuff. If you can add me on Discord if you want to send me a video or something like that. Because you can get my Discord through there, or I guess you could literally just, I'm just unspelled on Discord if you want to do that. Or if there's some other way, I guess there's like, there's a bunch of different ways. Or you could put, I guess you could upload to Discord and, put it in chat, but at the same time, yeah, I'm fine with DMs. That's fine. It is okay. I'm just throwing my hands all over the place. Woo! I very much appreciate the help. If you got an idea of how to do this, that would be amazing. But yeah, everybody, those links that I put in chat are the ways that you can find me that are not on Twitch. I usually am live Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 7 Central Time US. So not right now, but you know, I'm very pooped right now, so my outro is gonna be super scuffed. But yeah, those are my things. Those are the places you can find me that aren't here. Gonna be working on a bunch of stuff this week. I got a lot of projects that I want to do. Probably some more 3D, more of the model, especially if we got an idea of what direction to go with some of the things I want to do. Oop, I see you. Oh wait, no, that's my brother actually. My brother sent me a message. Well, screw it. I think I'll send you to this guy because I've never rated this guy before. I know TV. He's another robot. Let's see here. Let's see if I can just Actually, no. I'll leave it on this for now. I'll leave it on Blender. Okay, let me put the rate in. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Whoops, something just popped up on my screen. Yeah, thank you all for being here today. Whether you popped in for just a second, you stayed, chatted, you helped me out with Blender. Have helped me figure something out that has been bothering me for a very, very long time. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you all for being here. It means a lot, especially today. And on an off day too. Fucking awesome. And this is a super long stream for an off day. This is crazy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.